Lovelies! Welcome to Mama G here. Or no, actually Mama G and Rusty. We changed the channel's name. I don't even know what the channel's name is anymore. What else is new? All right, replay. Thank you for watching the replay. Don't forget to leave a comment because we pick a winner from the comments each live that we have, and that puts you in the chances for the end of the month appreciation mug mail. Whoop-de-doo. Howdy do to you. Anyway, hope you can see us in the chat. Just throw it. Well, at least you got a fan this time.
Well, I'm trying to get used to doing it with this hand, so it's on the opposite side of you. I always
yeah. That might be in hand. Oh, I want the yeah. Never mind. Okay. Anyway, hello, ladies, and welcome in, guys. Welcome in.
I gotta go let my dog out. I'll be right back.
I know, right? Nothing like starting the live with
They
stuff.
love
Oh.
to do that.
This can't be played in the background. What's going on? Why is it not allowing me to watch my own live? I don't get that. Why is that happening? Anyway, guys, can you see us? I'm wondering what's happening because it's telling me that I can't watch this on one of my channels. Hold on. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Anyway, Rusty's letting the dog out. Yeah, today we're going to talk about the things that we were told as children that were lies. Because our parents lied to, or whoever your caretaker was. Or it could have been a sibling as well. My sibling, I know, told me tons of lies. There we go. It was saying I couldn't be playing in the background, but it was because I had it opened in another. I was watching a short.
Yeah.
I was watching a short with that chickens. Anyway, there we go. Now I got it. But I'm going to miss the top of the chat because I can't go all the way back. Quick howdy doos to Chris's Kaleidoscope. Oh my gosh, D Yummy Elmo, welcome in and thank you. Thank you. Jessica, hello, Jessica. Good to see you. Moonlight Tracy's here and Diana Crane. Thank you, D Yummy. Thank you, Chris's Kaleidoscope. Yeah, we have it set for 20. We have a surprise. Hooked on a fee. I'm not going to finish that because I sang that so well.
That was almost spot on.
It was just spot on.
Spot on.
Yeah. Hello, Kendall. Kendall's crocheting sleeves. Hello, Dawn Freeland. Gorgeous day today, Dawn. Arity, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. I said hi to Chris. Let's see. These glasses really suck. Paula. And there's my little goblin niecey. The book came. I just gave it to her. She said about the book. A couple of you mentioned that to go. I went to thrift bookstores and I got it. Hello, Diana D. I gotta watch your replay, girl. I didn't watch anybody's lives this week. I took the week off. I dyed yarn and was in pain, so I was cranky. Hello, Bendy Jendy. Hello, Alley Cat Kimberly. Well, oh, commercial. Welcome in, Mandy Loinbrine. Hello, Mandy. Let's see, Denise Lee, Denise. There's Mary Wench, Jessica Johnson, Connie Wagner. Hello, Candace. I said hi to Kendall. Flower Tammy Flower. Oh, thank you, Denise Lee. Thank you very much. Very much. Hello, Lori. Lori, I got somebody that commented on my little short with the yarns and that I dyed, and she was saying, I watch Lori. Lori always talks about you, so thank you for those shout outs. Let's see. Barbara Bowdoin. How you doing, Barbara Bowdoin? Jennifer Redgate. Hello, Jennifer McGirr. Hello, Mara. Mindfully Mara's in the house. There's Marsha. I'm signing I love you in sign language to you, Marsha. You want to tell her what we're wearing?
I was just gonna say,
yeah.
Mama G is always cranky. Brad just said, Mama G has a very vibrant
everything
sweater and shirt on, and the rim of it's black and white trimmed,
and the hoodie
that she crocheted.
Yeah, it's a black and white.
I'm wearing my chartreuse green hat that's from this place called The Swamp that's in Jamestown from when we went to go to the Lucille Ball Museum. And we found this wings place, which is my favorite place ever. It's literally just a building, and it just says I fell in the swamp and has a picture of the building. But like you just walk over like pallets that in the parking lot's flooded. And it was just like this wonderful little place. The bartender was the owner, you
Oh,
know.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you. I remember when you did that. You when you went, you enjoyed it very much. Yeah, and I've got a "You Want a Piece of Me" T-shirt with rainbows, but the piece is a peace sign. I got that gifted to me. Hello, Tracy, Trish, Daisy May is in the house. We're almost done here. Just like to welcome you guys in. That's all. I get up at 3 a.m.
Have fun at the party, Sue.
I'm trying to. Oh, thank you so much, Paula, Paula, Paula. Oh, my little goblin. Thank you so much. Oh, and who got it? It jumped. It jumped. The whole thing jumped. There it is. Oh, I don't even know how to pronounce that name, but somebody wanted. I don't pronounce. Hello, Jeanette. Welcome in. Hello, Quilty Crocheter, which is Linda. The painted quilter, that's Melissa Knox. Got confused the other day, and I think it was Arity that corrected me. If I remember, wow, look at my brain going. Thank you, Denise Lee. Thank you very, very much. Those are really appreciated. And Tammy Barker got it. Let's see. Said hi to Diana D. Oh, again. Sue Lupfer. Look at that. I love being able to pronounce your name properly. I hope I am. Anyway. We love you too, Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. And there's Brady. Brad, I forgot to give you the Jets jersey. I did my laundry today. I went, oh, Dan, you were here this weekend, and I meant to give you the jersey. It's a Sherbert. That guy that used to play shirt. It's not going to fit you. It's definitely small, but I'm sure it's a collector's item. Deborah Richardson's in the house, and there's Kim G. Hello, Kim G. Samantha Murdoch. Hello, hello. Welcome in. And I'm almost done. Almost to the end. And thank you, guys. I'm there. I made it. If I missed you, I apologize. It's never intended.
Which should definitely be on your Bendy bingo card.
Absolutely.
We got to plan one of those.
And
too.
yawning. I've been yawning again. There we go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Brad, I have to mail it to you now because I meant to. I washed it, put it on the dryer, folded it, and it's with the. If you wanted that West Point scarf, let me know. It's a really nice scarf. I just, I have enough, and I can always make more. So anyway, yeah. So what's going on today? What do we have for? We didn't even talk about like I just showed up, so we didn't talk about like housekeeping.
Yeah. So for housekeeping, we do have the super chat and whatnot goal set up. There will be a physical prize. She sang a song about a hook with a clue as to what it is, because we like to keep you guessing.
Yeah.
They say cranky people tend to be forgetful.
Oh, thank you, Brad. Yes, they do.
I like you don't even have to ask me who it said.
I just know it's sassy, sassy. Brad.
I'm gonna be doing. So what I think I might start doing is on totes and yarn. I pre-make. I'm gonna offer discounts on,
Oh,
and then if someone wants a custom one, I'm gonna keep it at the price I've had it.
oh, all right. Yeah, that works.
Because I know everybody's,
Times are tough.
times are tough
for us as well with all you, so we understand that. But
So yeah, so I'm definitely going to be offering discounts on that. I'll make a post or reach out to me if you're interested in something.
Oh, thank you, Diana. Oh, thank you, Diana Crane. Hello, Diana. Oh, there's my cousin. My pink bathtub. Hello, Diana. I was thinking about you today. I must have willed you to come in today. Yeah, I was thinking about it. I haven't watched people's videos or gone to people's lives, but that's my Canadian cousin. Well, I adopted her. Good.
But yeah, so that's basically what I have. That I'm going to do discounts on all of that. So if you've seen something that I've shown in one of the lives, feel free to reach out, ask if I have it, and then I'll do a post or a video showing what I have at the moment, and if I make anything new, I'll add it in. And then I also want to say, anybody that messages me on Messenger, I've been doing outside stuff with the garden and Carlos's room and things like that, so I'm very far behind on catching up on the messages on there.
Yeah.
I have a hard time when it's like warm out, keeping up, because I don't like carry my phone with me. I'm usually just like doing whatever. Yeah. So yes, I do apologize if you sent me something. I'm not ignoring it. I just haven't gotten to it yet. So just heads up on that.
I'll even hit on something and read it, and then like I want to respond, but not at that moment because I'm in the middle of doing something. So then I sometimes forget to go back. So that's also a thing. And I've been dyeing yarn the last couple of days. My hands were really nasty. Got up at 3 o'clock this morning, got the chickens fed. I make them breakfast, and so that was all done before 6 a.m. So I started dyeing yarn at 6 a.m. So I dyed like three colorways. I did four, but one I messed up on alpaca too. I was trying to do a Dunkin' Donuts colorway. I was gonna call it Funkin' Donuts,
Nice.
but it's just not rinsing out. Hello, Joanne. And yeah, so then I took a nap, so I missed the post office. I went to the post office yesterday. Yeah, yeah. Like, oh, the door's locked. Juneteenth. Got all ready, bagged everything, tagged it, oh, planned it ahead of time, got up early, got in the car, drove all the way there, got dressed, and the whole 9 yards, and the door was closed. Juneteenth. I don't even know what day of the week it is, let alone what date it is. So, anyway, that's it.
So yeah, we do have a word of the day.
Yes.
For I think everyone at this point knows I tell a few short stories and make sure to say the word of the day at least twice times, and you guys can start guessing it. And thank you, Paula.
Oh, thank you, Paula.
You guys can start guessing it, and then before we poll it, we make sure everybody knows and has a chance to put their name in.
Absolutely.
So even if you don't guess it, if you don't guess it, we'll let you know before we actually pull the name.
We just like to try to guess.
Yeah,
it's fun. It gives you something to do and.
So the other day, I actually slept. I woke up, and then decided to go back to sleep and see if I can get back into my dream.
You're on again.
I got to hang out with Polly, whom is my late favorite kitty in the whole world that I had for
Rainbow Bridge
a long time, is gone, and she came and visited me in my dream. So I said to myself, I woke up, and I said to myself, I really don't have anything pressing that I need to get done right now in the morning. So I just tried to go back to sleep, and I went back into the dream. So I got to like hang out with her for her longer.
Nice.
That really made me happy. It was a nice,
yeah,
it was a nice dream to have.
Absolutely.
Craig the other day had, as Bob Ross would say, a happy little incident. He went to go grab his charger that he had in the kitchen, and when he brought his elbow back, he hit the coffee pot before I had a chance to get any coffee. And it hit the ground, shattered, and spilled all over the shoes he had to wear to work, wet because his backup shoes have dog poop on them in the outside that he hasn't cleaned yet. So I ended up going to get a new coffee pot, which is now the Vortex system.
Okay.
Literally just, it's a wider drip down instead of like a little drip thing. It's just like a bigger space.
Whoop-de-doo.
But I also found him shoes that are not going to last him long because they were only $13 from Walmart, but they were at least temporary shoes until he can find. He's size like 11 in most places, so like that's like almost always out, or it's like grandpa shoes. Like,
yeah.
Let's see what else happened. Oh yeah, and the other day, when I'm here, I go between bringing the dogs out, bringing them back in. If it gets too windy, Hamish gets like scared of everything or thinks everything is snakes.
Yes, he's very intense.
So those are the two things that happen. So it was actually really funny. It's been a long time since I've been able to chat with someone through a window. I was happy to have the memory come back from when Tony and I used to do it all the time, when Tony would be sitting outside and I'd be inside and we'd talk through what we call Tony's window. But I was sitting here doing like research, which we're going to talk about today, about fibs we tell our kids. And the Carlos came up to my window and just whistled. So I like went over to chat with him. So now that's a thing we do. Him and I chat through the window because he's smokes cigarettes, so he's outside more.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was a fun.
He was even going to walk around my house the other day when he came over when we had the raccoon. Yeah, he's the plate. We're not going to bring that up, Brad. And I was like, well, you can just cut through because I have a door coming in and, from the driveway, the main door that we use to the side of the house, two sides of the house, which we use as a front and a back. And because he goes, well, I'm smoking. So I thought that was sweet. I was like, oh, well, no, it's just you're walking through the house.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it,
So,
that's
as the theme of our story time. What makes you happy?
Yeah. Yes, we would like to know. What are some things that make you happy? Mm-hmm. That's important. And then maybe in the morning when you wake up and you open your eyes, think of those things that make you happy. Just to get your day to start off that way. I know I have a hard time sometimes first thing in the morning. I think anxiety is very heightened for me anyway. So I try to have happy thoughts. Like,
For
oh,
me,
the sun
it's
is shining.
depending on how my dreams were the night prior.
Good, I'm yawning.
Like sometimes you have,
So sorry.
sometimes they're decent and that
Yeah,
you know whatever.
Of course, Diane.
But yeah, there's some mornings that I wake up and I'm just like, what the heck happened in my brain last night?
yeah, nightmares. Speaking of yarn making you happy, right before we came here, because there was no mail yesterday, I didn't know about. The mailman showed up late. His name is Dave, and he brings mail. If it doesn't fit in the mailbox, he brings it up my driveway and drops it at my door. And he came right before I was getting ready. I was getting out of the shower and whatnot, and he pulled up because my dog lets me know, and with a series of barks. And so when I was coming over here, I did make a small Mary Maxim purchase. I don't think I got a mystery bag. Pretty sure I didn't buy a mystery bag, but I'm not 100%. But I did get some Bod's yarns, because I have some Bod yarns, and I bought one of every color. But there's some colors that I want to use, and I don't want to just with one cake. So I did order that, but I may or may not do. Maybe I'll just open it on Wednesday, because our Wednesday live at 6 p.m. Eastern is more of our yarny-ish, and this is more like shooting the stuff and whatnot. Oh, thank you so much, Moonlight Tracy. Very much appreciated. Anyway, so I did get some Mary Maxim yarn and some books I got from Thrift Books. But that was at my door when I was coming over here just a little bit ago. Look, why am I struggling? I have my phone here to read the chat. So I look down, I'm just reading.
Yeah, so we do have some books to show, and then some fun facts, and then potentially a new competition.
Yeah.
Right before the live, Marie sent me a bunch of wonderful things, so I've been opening them, and she mentioned how Marie has the best handwriting, and then I was like, and maybe Brad.
I think Brad's the best handwriting.
So I was thinking, wouldn't it be fun if we had a handwriting competition, and to enter this competition, it will cost you a stamp. Because if you want to enter the handwriting competition, write us a letter, or it doesn't have to be a letter to us. It can just be like your favorite quote, whatever you want to write, and mail it to us.
Yeah.
And then
with your best handwriting, or your first.
And we'll have a handwriting competition. We'll leave it open, somehow figure out how to make it so everyone can vote.
Well, we could get, because that's why we do this. You guys are a part of this channel.
Just came up.
You are
5 minutes.
The channel. So when I mentioned that, I was like, oh my God, Marie has such beautiful handwriting, and I said she got the best handwriting. I said, well, anyway, Brad's got very good handwriting. So what we could do is we're going to figure this out. We want your help. Is if you guys send us something, but on a piece of paper that you want to be judged, don't put your name on it, because we don't want people to see your name. Maybe what we could do is have you send us whatever, a postcard, piece of paper, whatever it is, and then, hello, Arity, and then mail it to us, and then we can number them A, B, C, D, whatever, show you guys, and let you guys pick. What are you laughing at?
We can number them A, B, C, D.
Well, yeah. All right, never mind. We could alphabet them. Well, I was thinking number them, and then ABC came out. So, that's how the brain works. But
yeah, even if you have somebody else that
your
wants
mom
to
or aunt would win.
This is just for fun. This is just a fun thing.
Yeah, they have perfect. Right, I think it would be. What the heck? Even if you're really sloppy, or if you want to get tag. Oh, you know what? Be creative with it. Because instead of me handwriting, I might tag. Or I might do something. I'm not going to say that. And then we'll submit them. One time we'll show you them, and we'll either number them or label them or alphabet them. And then you guys could pick who you feel is your favorite,
Well, we can have
and from that.
categories. Perfect. Yeah. Like, um, whose handwriting you can't read,
Oh yeah, right, exactly. Perfect, Diana.
right?
Pink bathtub, yes, my
So we
cousin.
can have the neatest handwriting in the sense of
Oh,
this
could you
looks like
let me put this
here.
down. All right, we're gonna.
Don't write on this
Oh,
page. That's
this
behind
is how we brainstorm.
the
Yep,
page.
that's behind the page. I do that with my artwork.
Yeah. Okay, so we can have categories. So
All
we'll
right.
have so we'll have neatest in the sense that it looked like a computer machine
Okay.
made it. So neatest,
Okay.
most creative,
Yep.
hardest to read.
Okay. Now it could be hardest to read because it's sloppy, or it could be because you're being also creative to make it hard to read.
That's why there's going to also
So it
be
could be two.
sloppiest.
Oh, then we'll have sloppiest.
Yeah. Hardest to read is a category in its own. Something might be under most creative and hardest to read. If somebody writes in like,
Well, this is
metal
kind of fun. I
music
think this is
writing.
fun. This is how we brainstorm and come up with crazy ideas, and we're constantly doing that. And we'd like you guys to be a part of it because, well, yeah, you should. Look at me, OCD. I had to pull that off of her notebook. I just can't help it. It's one of those things, you know. Like when I put my carnation instant breakfasts in their little shelf, I have to have the little knob handle, the thing all facing the
Yeah.
proper direction. Jillian.
Oh, thank you so much.
Chili. Oh yeah, parochial school kids, yeah, have the best handwriting. With the exception of, speaking of parochial schools, with the exception of the man that lives in my house all the time. He lives there now. Yeah. Yeah, I remember the ruler. Remember that? I mean, I didn't even go to parochial school and we got threatened with the ruler. I got spanked with the ruler one time. That was horrible. Thank you, Jilly. Love you, girl. Yeah, the man that lives in my house sometimes went to parochial school, and he probably would win the worst. Well, he didn't graduate. I think they threw him out. I don't remember how far he went. I think they kept begging his mother to take him out. She had 5 kids, and they kept begging him to take him out of the school. He was like Dennis the Menace. He still is like Dennis the Menace, and he not only is he have horrific. He spelled my name one time, Virginia, and he sent me a letter. So the whole postal department, from from one state to many others, when he sent me this card, the entire postal department saw that, but it was so poor. He's the worst. We should have him enter.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna have him enter. Unbeknownst to him, I'm just gonna grab something that he wrote and enter him because he is the worst handwriting.
Yeah, just because this is just a fun thing, we're gonna.
Our typing
This is
teacher
gonna be.
used to use a ruler too. Wow. Yeah. Oh my God, I hated typing. I'm the only kid that started at like 20 something words a minute and ended up with like 10. Because the way they taught me properly, hello Louise, the way they taught me to properly type, I couldn't do it because I learned incorrectly. So I taught myself like I do most things. I just like to teach myself. But yeah, no, he's the worst. Yeah, but I think this is fun. You think this is a
Yeah.
cute idea? And we'll give it some time, because this is the, what do you call the thinking? What's that term?
An egg.
No, yeah, well, yeah, no, that's a starting point. I know you explained that, but what's the meeting when people get together? There's a term for that. A meeting where people get together and they brainstorm for ideas. And we do this all the time ourselves or with maybe a couple of the people that we have around us. But we like to do it with you guys because we want your input as well. Oh, thank you so much, Mara. Mindfully, Mara. Yeah. Oh, you got rain? Oh, we didn't get any rain today. We had it last night and yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday
Which is good.
some heavy
Torrential,
rain came down
yeah.
for a bit there.
It knocked like my tomato plants over and everything. It was raining. It was coming straight down. But thank you for the. I don't know where we are on the goal. I could look on here, I guess. Oh, 9 out of 20. Oh, awesome, beautiful. Thank you. We have like a little something for that. But yeah, I think this is cool. We'll set a date. We won't do it now, but is this all right? So thumbs up, yay, nay. Is this something that you'd be interested in? And we'll have, of course, we'll send out prizes. You guys will get prizes. And if you want to submit somebody else's and put it in your name, we'll allow that as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll have to
Scandalous. Hugs to you too, darling.
we'll have to work out
Yeah.
the details. But I think it sounds fun.
I think it'd be fun. You can get creative. Like I'm like right now I'm thinking 'cause we literally just before we went live, she was opening the box. I was admiring Marie's handwriting, and I'm like, oh, but the Brad's got incredible handwriting. So it like we're just showing you how we work behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, behind the scenes, right in front of your face. Anyway, yeah, I wrote that down on your notepad. I'm gonna leave it here unless there's more ideas.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
write
fine.
them down. Don't forget to come back and leave a comment. We only got 19 comments last Saturday, but we did ask you last Saturday if you were not here and you would still like to participate, you'll allow that, right? Is that okay to still allow that?
Oh yeah. No, that's I wanted to give it time.
Yeah.
So,
This is very, very sloppy handwritings. This would win sloppiest. Some of you, what we did was we told you to let us Gloria, Gloria. Hello, hello, hello. Only 39.
yeah, but we don't need to.
Yeah, but there's several people that wrote down, and every name you wrote down is going to go into the honor box. And Rusty
Yeah,
came up with the idea.
working on. I wanted to do something nice for SAS, so I wanted to. If I'm going to be, I'm still working on exactly how I'm going to do it. You know, when I work on a ritual, I take time to make sure I'm doing the things the way that make the most sense and work. So if you go to not on this live, but last Saturday's live, and comment a name, if you weren't there to know this, if you want to comment a name that you would like included as someone you've lost.
Or a couple names, people.
Yeah, names,
Yeah.
plural. And then you could, I will be adding them to this honor box I'm going to be making and putting in a very
Yeah.
special location.
And we'll put them all together. And also too, if you do have a pet or pets pluralized that you want honored in that box as well, just make sure you let us know that it is a pet as opposed to a person. And some people said my grandmother and grandfather, so it wasn't even like you didn't even need a name. But we'll put your name on one side. I'll write them out because I have neater handwriting. But I'll write them out. Maybe what I'll do is on one side of the paper, I'll get like little cards or something. Write your name, and on the other side, no. Oh, never mind, because I can't write their name. I don't know.
Well, we're making an honor box, so we're honoring
I know.
the loss of people.
Yeah, and I was putting them
Just
together.
like if you're going to burn a name and if you're going to burn something with someone's name on it and you want to protect them, you got to circle the name before you burn the paper.
Yeah, I don't know all that stuff, but we'll put it
I'll
in the
be designing the ritual.
She'll do it, not me. I'm just here for the ride because and the pain. Yeah.
But yeah, so we got a few books to show, and then let's get into some of the silly stuff we got.
That people, the lies they told. I couldn't remember much. I know I was lied to an awful lot. Well, Jennifer and all of you, we appreciate that you guys spend your precious time with us because you could be outside doing anything. Maybe some of you are outside. If you are
I'm
outside,
sure,
let us
like,
know.
this time of year, it's
Well,
going to get,
Sherry knows.
depending if you have the same seasons as us, you'll have more not going to be on. Yeah, and also the happy is the word of the day. So if you start typing happy while we're showing books and stuff, and then we'll pick the word of the day in a little bit, and show you what the word of the day you can.
And then
win.
we'll also win. So this is for the word of the day. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got a physical prize for word of the day, and then entries for the replay people. And like I said, there's going to be a lot less people on that list. We used to get like almost 1,500 people. I'm bad with the numbers. 1,500 people, and that's a lot. So now the way we're doing it, I think it's less people, a lot less for me to have to write. There's the painted quilter, Melissa Knox. But yes, so the books came from Thrift Books. If you haven't used them, they're great. There's a couple companies that are like that, but I have used Thrift Books, so it just pops up for me. And hello, Kirsten F. Kristen F. is in the house. Did you find a dress? Oh, you're asking Jennifer. I was going to say, I don't wear dresses too much. Well, I wear long ones.
But yeah, what's nice about Thrift Books is that it is a used book website.
Yeah.
But for the most part, everything I've ordered that said it was in decent condition was in decent condition.
Yeah, some of these say that they were fair and the ones that we got were pretty good shape.
Yeah.
And that one there, the children's one, yeah.
So this is just one Mama G saw
Yeah.
that I'm interested to look into. Just a guide to the world of gender fluidity. But what I like about books that are like this is you'll get pages that are like for someone with ADHD, this is much easier to keep my interest, you know. Like I get the
Yeah.
satisfaction of going through 2 pages and that's all there is to read. And then just visual things
Oh,
and such. Yeah.
Was there a whoops in there?
Yeah,
Sorry.
okay.
I wasn't paying attention.
There was enough going on. I think we're good.
Alrighty. Skirt right past that one, as Jaxie would say. Skirt. Hello, Angela Branham. Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah.
And then I did also get a favorite for my childhood.
The smelly doesn't work though.
No,
Taste it again.
I mean the smell works if you want all the smells to smell like old book.
It smells like old.
I do like the smell.
That's an old book. I mean, the
it
original
has,
one
like,
that she
the
got from
essence.
Grandma's gone, but it's so nice to look through them. But thank you guys for. We thought it was out of print, couldn't get it, and
Yeah.
I think it was only like $6. So it was
But yeah, it's an old scratch and sniff.
definitely
so
worth
like,
it.
that would have been a scratchy
Maybe you
spot.
could rub whatever on there.
I probably do have essential oils of every smell
probably
here.
could, yeah. I was gonna say like you could maybe put some essential.
Or I'll
oils
just make
in.
other things, like I'll get frog and make frog scent.
Rub a frog on there or something. Yeah. All right, so that word is happy. So write that. Yeah, thrift books. They sell on Amazon too. I did not know that. Oh, and why am I'm always doing that, like leaning on. I could just do this, but I'm holding my phone, but I'm forgetting to look. But I guess because I'm looking down, I feel like I'm being rude. Yeah, I got other myself. I don't even remember now. I bought 2 other books. Oh, this one I had to. I don't know if any of you have read this one yet. Hello, Karen JSP. I don't know if anybody has read this. If they know if it's any good. Get out of your head and into your life. I don't know. I like those kind of books. They're just kind of positive. You know, get out of the funk. And then Tao Te Chi.
Yeah, I'm excited
Which
for that
I
one.
like these books. I have a lot that are Buddha and Taoism, and they're really just really nice quotations. So once we're done with Bob Ross's book, maybe I'll do like this and just read to you the proverbs from this as well. You know, because they're just really nice. Well, I'm assuming I haven't read this one yet, but the other ones that I have, they're like this are just nice, thoughtful things to positive energy. Yes.
So yeah, while we're at that, speaking of Ross,
I left Bob Ross home.
we don't have a Bob, but we still do have a pickle of the day.
Let's do a pickle, and then we'll pick the word and pick the replay.
Yeah, so right happy. I think somebody just said hello to the chat. I missed who it was.
Oh, who said happy?
Well, saying
Oh,
type
see,
happy because it's the word of the day, just so everyone gets their happy in. While we give everyone a chance, we'll do the pickle. So we have a peace pickle today.
I got a piece of T-shirt. Hello, Mary Mayhem. Hello, Kathy. Kathy McGee. Me and Kathy McGee. Hello, Bud Files. We're doing the pickle of the day right now. Good to see you guys. Don't forget your thumbs. We appreciate it. If we get 200 thumbs, let us know.
Let peace sneak up on you today.
Look at that.
Let
Peace all over the
peace
place.
sneak up on you today.
Wow.
And then we also have our thank you, Sass,
You got a piece of donut, Sandy Dan.
for our
It sounds
baddie quote
yummy.
of the day.
Yeah, thank you, Sass. For our fans, for so much. For being such a important person in our lives. We were very blessed to have her be a part of our life. Here's the baddie quote. Some of these are really good. Oh, it was a good one.
So there's a swear. I'm going to just bleep it out.
Yeah. There's a gnat. I had to just grab that gnat.
May God have mercy on your enemies, because you sure that won't.
Amen to that,
May
sister.
God have mercy
Yeah.
on your enemies, because you sure that blank
Well,
won't.
Yep. Well,
another
actually,
good
the fill-in word. Hold on. The fill-in word
It's there.
would be that. Yeah, no.
I just saw a shirt idea I want to try to recreate. That's just like a cartoon girl looking down at the
It
ground
is
with
perfect,
like bones and
yeah.
stuff coming out, and it just says "compost your enemies."
I love that. That
So
goes like with your Morton girl shirt. Yeah,
Yeah.
compost your enemies. Yeah,
We'll have to
I
recre-
definitely want that.
Oh
shirt.
yeah, I'm definitely even if I have to have Craig help me, we'll recreate that.
Yeah, I want that. Yeah, I could maybe draw that. I could actually. Oh, I want to draw the little girl
Perfect.
because I want to do the little girl from that book when I was a little kid. The artist I loved. I have to look through my books and see if I still have one of those books. I loved their how they drew little children. And I
Yeah.
can't think of who the artist is or anything about it. It might come to me, but I would like to
Right.
draw the little girl in my head from that artist.
Well, I was thinking about putting them on bags and such, but also
Yeah.
depending
Would you
if
guys want
it's
that?
pen line drawing. I meant to bring this up to Craig, and I'm going to tell you. I haven't told her this yet, so
All
this
right.
is
Yeah. You're
everybody
just
live
hanging out in our living
action.
room, man. In the in
One of the
building.
difficult things about like drawing and selling art is it costs a lot to ship it. What if
Yeah.
we started doing, even if it's prints that are the size of like birthday cards and such, and
Okay.
then you can just mail them for the price of a stamp,
Oh yes.
and then it's gonna, even if you put blank cards around it to keep it extra sturdy.
Yep.
But yeah, just we'll do like prints and stuff that are smaller. We might also make bracelets soon
Yeah.
that
Those
have Mama G
rubberized
gear
bracelets.
stuff on it.
Yes. Hello, Bonnie's Corner. Good to see you, darling. And welcome in, welcome in. I hope your day's been wonderful. I hope all you guys' day's been wonderful. Yeah. Would you like Mama G, those the is that paw play? Daniel, hello, darling. Hello to Ash and a big hug and kiss. A big lick to now I'm saying lick the dog for me. Instead of kissing the chicken. Then I said something to Brad, but we won't go into that. I mean not Brad, Carlos.
Oh, there's been so many
Yeah,
things.
I said
it's
something
hard
to
to keep
Carlos,
track
and I
of
was like,
them.
I'm kissing chickens. I was doing something banging.
Yeah,
I was saying I banged them out. And I can't. Like I was saying when I was dying yarn. Hello, Mark and Mandy. I was banging them out. Now I got to go really slow because of the hurt, because of the pain. But yes, give Oslo a big hug for me. He's got the Cavalier that I love so much. Anyway, so I was writing something down and I completely got sidetracked.
Well, we were talking about the. You were going to draw the girl for the
little
composter.
girl. Yeah, let me write that. I'm gonna write that on this paper. Yeah.
This is how we create.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
I was gonna write a little old book.
oh, I can use a dice for this because it's
Yeah, it's under.
19.
Yeah, we're gonna pick from the replay. So don't forget when you come back, when this goes to replay, if you want to run it, that'd be great. We could use the hours as always. And if you didn't thumb us, do that. We appreciate that if you wouldn't mind. And also, if you leave a comment, we only got 19 from last week. Hello, Adventures with Beth. And that person's going to get 10 entries in the monthly appreciation mug mail, which I showed you was a lot of Pride stuff because it is Pride Month. Even though we gave you Pride stuff last month as well, we're also give you Pride stuff this month. Though it is hard for me to give away my rainbow yarn, that I will say. But I've been dyeing yarn and I've been doing the crazy rainbow, hectic rainbow, on different weights of yarn and with and without glitter. So that was very popular. You guys seem to really like that. I enjoy making it. So, and creating it. And I did another of the Jaxie Sunshine, which is all yellows and orangey yellows and whatnot. I did another of that. I think I did that in a DK, but I'll show you that on Wednesday. So yarn stuff I'll show on Wednesday.
Yeah, I mean we might still do yarn stuff on Saturdays.
Yeah.
It just
They're wet. They're
Yeah.
them this morning, so they're still,
yeah, like if I have new yarn to show here or whatever,
Yeah.
we'll still do that Saturday.
I'll open my Mary Maxim. I don't think I got a mystery bag though. I might have.
So, for those who haven't seen this,
Very cool. I think so. Now I'll pick the hat.
probably well, that's what we're. Oh, the happy's after, yeah.
Chains.
Change. You know your names.
Whose birthday? Chris's Kaleidoscope's birthday's today. You did a hexacardy? That's what this is, I think. No, this isn't. I lied. This is just. No, it is. This is kind of a hexacardy, but it's two hexagons that I attached in the middle and the back. So it's not a hexacardy. And then I just went, folded them in half. Here's your front, and then I went across back. I can't lift this arm out, as you know. Back and forth for the arms, and then added a hoodie, which is black and white hoodie. And black and white. Okay, that's it.
So this is my D&D necklace, one of
Yeah.
the D&D dice. That's Dungeons and
So
Dragons. I'm not going to use this one just
Happy
because it'd be
birthday,
pretty
Chris.
much impossible for me to like actually show you what the number is.
Oh, those are like teeny, teeny, tiny.
But these are my teeny,
You
tiny,
get out of the picture. I have you on anyway.
the smallest D&D dice. And it's a full set of them too.
It's crazy. An outfit and that necklace.
Sorry guys, I was doing yard work, so like my lungs
Yeah.
are.
Mike's been the man that lives in my house too much. He's been not feeling well. He's been coughing a lot. A lot of people have been sick, so I don't know what's going. Sharon. Oh, I added your beautiful little rainbows into we showed yarn on Wednesday, and some people purchased them. And I threw one of your in each of the orders. I put one of your rainbows. In today's giveaway, I got one of your rainbows in it. I love these. Thank you so much for those.
So if you're asking what the dice are for, Dungeons
Oh.
and Dragons is a tabletop game that's it's not, I mean, it's not a tabletop game. It's like a
Adventure game.
adventure game where like they're gonna have a person that's telling a
Cosplay.
story and then you roll dice. So if I try to do something, I'm like, no matter what it is, I want to see if I can scale this building and do a backflip off of it and then land on the beast we're trying to get. I would roll my dice and I got a 7. I probably did it really bad and fell down. So
Right.
it's for that
the
type
dice,
of game.
yeah, the dice dictates the ability of the whatever you come up with that you want to
And
do.
I don't play it very often, but
I
I
only played-
really,
I
really
played it
love
twice.
dice. So,
I even have my own dice. Yeah.
but
played it
so I can show you because the other one's too tiny. We're going to use my blue moonstone, I mean sandstone dice, and if you get a crit, which is a 20, the highest on the thing,
Oh,
it's
we
a
only
cat.
have 19.
I
for
well,
that
I know,
one.
so that's not
Okay.
gonna.
Yep.
If you and then the 1 is actually a cat butt.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
it's cute.
All right, so if you
All
want,
right. This is the people that left comments last week. So we always say comment. Doesn't make a difference what it is. Sometimes we'll give you a concept, but whatever you leave, you get a possibility of getting an entry, getting 10 entries in the monthly appreciation mug mail. And if we do give you a concept, it'll be in addition to this. So that's the people so far. So I'm going to get my pen so I can circle it. I leave all the information on one piece of paper. Hallelujah.
we got a number 6.
Number 6 is, oh, she was here earlier. Maybe she still is. Number 6 is Kim G. Woo, woo. Kim G, congratulations. You don't have to do anything. Just sit back, enjoy the win. You get 10 entries.
Right, I love this.
And that's from the replay. And then I'll leave that out here so we could do it for the word of the day. And then if we get 100 thumbs, let us know.
I know. I almost want to start like an
16, I don't have a problem.
online D&D just because I do. So the person that we were playing with, they had gotten 2 puppy Labradors, adorable, wonderful dogs, but then also got pregnant. So now they have a lot going on. So it's one of those like
Human pregnant, not
Yeah.
Labradors, yeah.
so they've got a lot going on. So if we when we do go visit, we either just visit. It's a lot for someone to make up a whole campaign. The DM, like the
Dungeon Master?
yes, that of the place is they put a lot of work and effort. I mean, I'm talking
Yeah.
painting miniatures and to like have a visualization for what
What's
we're
it
playing.
Darren does? It comes in our chat very
Yeah.
often. He's a Dungeon Master.
And if he lived closer, we would do more. But anytime we visit or he visits, he tends to make a one-shot campaign, which would be you play it in one sitting.
Yes.
Hopefully, you get through
I
it.
did good. I played the first time. I did pretty good because
You did amazing.
You have to have an imagination because they give you a character
Yeah.
and you have certain skills levels, and it was to me it was incredibly very intimidating because it just seems like this big elaborate game, and there's a board and you have like figurines that he makes them with the 3D
But
printer,
you're all a team.
but you're a team, so
So you
yeah.
like Mama G, I think you were
Yeah.
sitting next to Erin. So
Yes.
anytime she had a question, she can lean over to Erin or could even go to Dirt that was
Yeah.
running it and ask the question.
Yes. Well, I
You could
couldn't
always
read
play.
either. Print was small, so it's even hard for me to read what what I had, and I didn't understand like whatever levels. Hello, Bridget.
I
Quick,
mean, it
Bridget
was
to the
work to
house.
build a character. I can't
It was
imagine being the
fun.
person at the head of the table making the whole game and
The
story,
story.
you know?
They create the story. I
Yeah.
think as you
So it's
go,
a fun game.
it does sometimes. But yeah, no, if you have never played it and you get the opportunity from somebody who was incredibly intimidated by it and was like, no way, I would recommend give it a shot. It was fun. Would I play it all the time? Probably not because then I have to socialize. But
If you're playing, like, there's some people that have take it very seriously
yeah,
and have advanced games. But if you're playing with people that don't mind having, like, they're like,
yeah,
okay, it's cool that you're new. Ask questions, get help. Like
yeah,
it's like
true,
a
valid.
team activity.
Yeah,
I
valid.
would never go and play with people that mapped it out on
They were
graph
real
paper back in the
serious.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would never play with a really
Wow.
serious just because I have too many questions.
Oh my! Bendy Jendy's nephew teaches
So
it.
yeah, that's awesome.
That's cool as heck. What scent do you use to keep this scent? I'm trying to. I'm struggling to read.
Oh, that's awesome, Lori.
What's Sandy Dandy, Mama G? What scent do you use? I need to block block your work. Okay, I'm thinking like block something. That's yeah. We were just talking about doing things. All right. Um. uh, oh, from the yarn. It's on Amazon. Sandy, send me an email or text me to remind me. I think you have my phone number. I will do a screenshot, and it's a fabric softener, and it's not that expensive. It's a fabric softener. I get it on Amazon. I'm not home, otherwise I'd get it right now and show you. But I'm not home. Hello, Trey. It's good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, Trey, write the word happy if you wouldn't mind. If you'd like to be entered into our monthly appreciation mug mail.
So Lori making a D&D blanket for, I think you said, your son-in-law.
Yes.
I don't know if he's into Rick Ashley and the never gonna give you up, but I found a Rick Ashley that every side of the dice says never gonna give you up, and if you get a 20, it's a picture of him, and if you crit fail and get a 1, it's just
I'm
I'm
gonna
trying to remember
stand
what
up for a
the
second. Just to stretch, guys.
it's some image on the other side, but it's I think it just says give up or something on that part. But it was one of those like I bought myself one and then bought um Dirt one as well because he's a DM. But yeah, it's fun. I mean, I love games. I love all types of games. I haven't had anyone to throw bones with, aka play dominoes in a while, but I forgot Carlos moved in and I was looking around his room and he has a small set of dominoes. So I'm gonna have to convince him to play dominoes with me soon.
I like mahjong.
That's another fun
Mahjong
one.
tiles. I play that on my computer. I'm just stretching my legs, guys, because I was standing a lot, and then
Oh yeah, you got Rick rolled. That's what it says. Thank you. Um, but yeah, I love a lot of different like anything from that to. But I give so Craig and I lived up here for a while, and no one else really played games with me, and I give him credit for being a good sport because I'm really good at a lot of games and he's really bad at a lot of games.
backgammon. I was kicking butt on backgammon.
Yeah.
I had a backgammon game. Remember back in the day when people used to
I
sell
think backgammon's in that
stuff?
big box game.
I love
thing.
that game. And I used to be able to, there's certain moves that were really killer. I did good. But remember some of you might remember the job
I know. I thought about that after you left, Brad.
mail to sell stuff out of your trunk of your car. Her dad did that when we first met. He was in between jobs. I mean, he was a steel worker in Manhattan. He used to walk on the steel up there. And hello, Nessa. Infinitely Nessa's here. And Sammy Jazz. Hello, Sammy Jazz. Welcome in. Let us know if we get 100 thumbs because we can't see. So just let us know. But anyway, he was in between jobs before. Now he's been working at Sikorsky Aircraft forever. He got the job a week before we got married. And he's still there, and I give him a lot of credit. But he went for the sales job, and it was literally selling stuff out of your trunk of your vehicle. And I bought. I was like the only person that bought anything from him, which was sad because we were husband and wife at the time. But same pocket. Othello's another great game. But I bought a backgammon set, and it folded up and had a handle and all that, and I loved that. That was pretty good. Hooked on Doneen. Hello, Doneen. Good to see you. Welcome in.
It's been
Cribbage.
so.
My parents and my grandparents, my mother, dad, and my mother's parents used to play cribbage. And that's where you had the sticks where it went around. And if I remember correctly, that's where I figured out that 8 and 7 is 15. So I suck at math. It's like a mental. It's actually in the DSM, Diagnostic Statistical Manual, if that's how you pronounce it.
Ooh.
For that there's a math phobia.
Thank you, Lori.
Oh, Lori gave you some good advice.
No, emailed me the graph design for the D&D.
I've never crocheted a graph. I want to make some. Is that the one with the squares? If it's the one with the squares,
If you're talking about
grid
dice,
no, the
pictures?
graph, the graph
Oh, a graph is a grid pattern.
is grid. I've got grid paper. I wanted to try to make some graphs. Don't forget your thumbs. Thank you, Dawn, for letting people know that, and let us know if we get that. All right, so we picked that. We got to pick the word happy. We haven't done that, and that's for. Oh, let me show you what you're going to win. We're still going to be doing a lot of giveaways. This is a little bit smaller. We've been having some trouble with the postal service. A couple packages. One was my error. A couple were the post office's error, and it's sad because both of the ones that are missing were not just mail that I could replace. It was specifically picked out for one of the people, and there was resin crow, and everything was picked out specifically for this person.
Making it the third
I had
package that's
yarn.
missing.
Yeah, this is a third package, not including the one that I mailed to the wrong address. That was my bad. I'm not including that because that was my error. But and there's another one that had hand dyed yarn in it and all that, and they're just
Yeah, the post office told
Nowhere to
one
be
person to just get a refund
Yeah.
from us. Like we're not
a company.
Yeah,
and I
like-
can't recreate like the one that's missing. One of the ones that's missing.
we can recreate a package of as good quality,
Yeah.
but it's going to be different things, not the stuff we worked
Yeah,
on.
and that one that I did, the personal had a resin crow that my friend made for that, and there was 2 resin crows, one for each of the people that won, and then I had I think I threw Noro yarn in there because it was a certain color yarn that they wanted, and yeah, I have to go back and find your email and try to recreate it. But there again, all the money we put out for that prize, mailing that prize, and it's missing. But now we've got to put it together again, mail it out again because
Which we don't mind doing
we don't
for
mind
the people
doing
getting
it,
the
but
gift. It's just
if it's going to keep happening, it's going to be a problem. So anyway,
yeah.
this is just a small little something, but this is for the word of the day. You're going to get the twist and lock, the Susan Bates Motel twist and lock, and then 2 extra little hooks. Also with this is a yarn cutter, so you can cut your yarn with that. It is Pride Month, so you're going to get Love Has No Gender. And this is from Sharon. I always do it backwards. She made these. These are flippin' adorable. We're going to give you one of those. And then also one of the Silverado Susan Bates Motel. I know I'm saying all the wrong words because I'm just making them up as I go along. Silverado Susan Bates Motel's hook, but it's a 5mm. Because I don't believe there was a 5mm in these.
Yeah, let's number them out. A and B.
Yeah, the
and
numbers
C.
would be no. So anyway, this is. I might throw something else in there, but this is what you got so far. Okay. Hope that's to your likings. And I threw it in a bag. Oh, and I threw it on the floor.
Shipping has gotten very expensive.
Yeah, shipping is. That's another thing too about the yarns that we sell. I know we mentioned about her stuff being a little. Might add $1 on shipping. Like we've been charging like $5 for 2 hanks. It's over $6 for 2 hanks of yarn. It's like
Well,
almost seven.
yeah.
So, and then it depends on where you are. So, we might have to throw an extra dollar for you guys is not as big of a deal as it being an extra dollar,
When
a
you have
dollar
like
less
30
from
packages.
30 packages, and it really starts hurting. Hurting, Merton. Hello, Rebecca McCauley's in the house. Hello, Rebecca McCauley. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, so write the word happy. If you're out of the lower 48, still write it. This is going to give you a potential for that prize if you don't want this. Oh, thank you. Hello, Kendra. I know you're a busy woman. I was going to ask you how you made out. Happy Saturday to you. I was thinking about you today because you were doing something today. I think you were doing it today, and I was curious how you made out. Please let me know. So write the word happy. If for some reason you don't want what we're offering, we will offer you a $10 PayPay or PayPal or Cash App, whichever. So if you would prefer the money, we'll offer you $10, okay? Because I know sometimes you want to go out and get a candy bar or a gallon of milk, which I didn't get today. Because I ended up falling back to sleep instead of going to the post office before 12, and I didn't get up until quarter of, and there was no way I was going to make it. So I'll go Monday and mail stuff out.
Doneen, did you want me to show the blanket? I'm looking at it now. Do you want me to show when we get big again?
Girl.
This is beautiful.
Oh, I would never be able to make that. I would love to learn how to do this so much. I'm sure Doneen wouldn't mind. And I'm going to say that, yeah, Mama G probably calls the internet, the interweb. Yeah, exactly, Sherry. I know. I'm like Norm Crosby, always saying the wrong word.
I do love saying interweb, I'm not going to lie.
Interweb, yeah.
Yeah. Or the internets.
Well, what did I say earlier about she got a bunch of VHSs from Marie Chavez. Oh, thank you so much, Sammy Jazz.
Well, you were asking me, are they VHSs or VCRs?
Yeah, I didn't
Bye,
know.
Brad.
Bye, Braddy Brad. I'll
make sure she's still at the Krusty Krabby and Krabby.
Yeah, I'm feeling better. Mosaic scares me too. Yeah.
What was I just saying?
About the VHSs and the
yeah.
VCRs.
So I'm unboxing these things from Marie that are VHSs, and she was asking me if they're VHSs or VCRs. Yeah. And my neurospicy brain could not comprehend for a minute.
Confused.
Because I was like, what is she asking me right now? Like, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just so confused because he said he did a VCR plays a VHS.
I don't know, Sandy, exactly.
And then I finally figured it out, and I was like, well, these are she was like, is it this disc or the box?
I go to the box or the circle? That's what I was asking. Is it the box thing or the circle thing, which has a CD disc?
Yeah, right? Like DVD players play CDs, VCRs play VHS
tapes. Yeah, I forgot. I knew
but
it
was just, point. I can only imagine what my face looked like.
No, you look like a deer in headlights of what glitch in the Matrix happened right now.
I was so confused.
Because I was confusing you. Because I was thinking of CDs, just like I said, a number, and I said an alphabet. Yeah. It happens,
Yeah.
Mine's on neurospicy. It's just old and confused. It's got so much information.
But it's one of those, like, it's not like anyone gets mad in these situations. We just enjoy. Oh, I think I got it.
I think you got it.
Look like we just laugh about it.
Exactly.
And enjoy the comical relief.
Oh, exactly.
Nope, it's right there.
Yeah.
There's a little tiny net.
It's a little net.
Did you just try to catch it with 2 fingers?
I did. Oh, a friend of mine, my friend Glenn, where I used to work when he worked in a carpet store, he used to take elastic bands. He was a sharpshooter in Vietnam, but he used to take, that's probably why he had such great target, elastic bands, and used to shoot elastic bands across the room and get flies. I was so impressed. That was very impressive. I was so impressed. But he was a sniper or something, I think that. So he had a really good eye and good aim. All right, so let's pick the word happy. We'll give that, find out who wins that. And it's so nice, the 15th of the month, I didn't have to write down pages and pages and pages and pages of stuff and rewrite pages and pages of stuff. So I hope you guys don't mind this, but oh my gosh, I feel like I quit a job. That's what it feels like. Diana Richardson. All right, Diana Crane. Diana Crane Richardson. All right, so you won word of the day, hooks. All right, so Diana, just shoot me an email, and if you want that, If you don't, we'll send you a $10 pay. If if you would prefer, doesn't make a difference to us either way because it's going to cost us either way the same. So we would do each. If you don't, if you already have those hooks or you don't want them, then we're not forcing them on you.
So here's an
Okay.
example of neurospicy brain logic. I need more hair bands. Do you mean, I apologize for my hair being on it,
Yeah, she needs
a hair tie, like a hairband? Or do you mean like rock and roll hair bands?
Oh, right.
Yeah, see,
Well,
that's, I take everything very
very
literal.
literal.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's why I get confused. That's why I'm like, I get frustrated.
yes. That's like, well, Tony
Not that I'm
does.
frustrated at that comment, but I
No,
take everything in my brain
everything.
is literal.
Tony does the same thing, so he's neurospicy as well because he takes everything very analytically and very scientifically. His brain functions.
Like a really good example was
They don't. He doesn't get. I don't mean to cut you off, but he doesn't get uh like if you tease somebody and you say something, it doesn't like it doesn't. It's difficult for him to understand it.
A good example, there's a person I follow, and he was getting his hair done by a hairdresser, and his mom was filming him, and the hairdresser had asked about his brother, and he said something about his brother, and the hairdresser said, "Are you and your brother close?" And he just froze. And then the mom that was filming said, "No, they're not asking if you're close to each other in proximity at this moment.
Right.
They're asking if you have a close relationship, as in you're good friends with each other."
Or you could even say, "Are you close in age?" So there's a
Yeah,
lot
so
of
there's a
yeah,
lot
there's
of
a lot
ways
of
to take it.
possibilities. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it makes that's great because it just made a much better understanding. We try to learn constantly, even at 66 plus, still learning every day, man. And that's what you guys have been with us for a long time. How we learn to try to communicate to one another. I know we frustrate one another because we both have mental illnesses. Which a lot of people do, and we're not ashamed of it. We make an awareness of it.
We
And-
don't get mad at each other. We just, sometimes when you're trying to get something across and it's not
yeah, we get a
working,
little
it gets
frustrated.
frustrating.
Yeah, and we're okay with being frustrated.
Yeah,
with one
because
another.
that's life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Anywho,
Anyway, let's do the word. Oh, we did that.
we did the word.
All right, so that's Diana Crane, Diana Richardson. Okay, we got
So
that.
if we make it
Yeah.
to our super chat goal, which we're
Oh,
over
that's right.
halfway there,
Yeah, we got 11 out of 20 super chat goal.
I have two options of a physical prize to offer.
Okay.
You might get yarn, or you might get a tote. That is your choice.
Nice.
And that it's going to be up for everybody because we're following
the way things are,
the
it just
way
makes it
things
so much
are.
easier.
And are supposed to be here.
And,
So
and those that can, they help those that can't. That's
Yeah.
that's that's the way it should be.
but yeah, so just letting that know, and
Yeah.
obviously drop your drops.
Yes.
I'm going to talk about some of the fibs we tell kids, which I thought was a
Yeah.
fun words. And then I do have a concept. I'll tell that after this for
Okay.
the
I'm gonna stand up for a second.
the
Just
replay.
the knee and hips been bothering me. I have to stretch every so often. Nothing new, just swollen.
At least you don't have dogs all around you
I know
this
the
time.
dog over there. Don't say it because it'll be coming over.
Just don't open anything crinkly.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's just not, these aren't all mine. These are ones that I've looked up and researched. I do have a couple that are mine in here, and I have a weird one from Craig that I never heard, but we'll get there. That's near the end.
And they could type theirs too.
Yeah, and if you want to type some in there, by all means. But if you sit to too close to the TV, you'll lose your vision. That was something that was told a lot.
Yep. I hope you can hear me. I'm just standing up off screen because it's just my hip.
As long as you're to this,
I'll
yeah.
leave-
If you do that
I'll
when
do
you
this.
talk, I think you can
Hi.
hear. If you keep making that face, I was going to say if you want to hold
Yeah.
that for the chat. If you keep making that face, it will get stuck that way. I like that one because, well, not like isn't the right word. A lot of these were probably traumatic to people being told when they're young. And if you do have kids with you, what Sharon just posted, we're not going to say out loud.
Yeah, just in
because we
case.
all know that one. So, or those ones. So we're just going to let that one go just in case if there's
Yeah, we're not going to
some around.
verbalize that because
We're talking about
yeah. But just in case
interesting
someone's got a
ones.
grandkid or a child there, we don't want to be the one to do that. You could say it because they can't read yet.
Um, but yeah, the if you keep making your face that way,
Thank you.
that one always, yeah, the cross-eyed one about the TV.
Oh, cross
But
eyed.
that
Yeah.
one always reminds me of that Twilight Zone episode with the New Year's Eve and the
Oh,
masks.
my favorite Twilight Zone.
Um, this one I thought was funny because I didn't grow up this way. When I heard music from the ice cream truck, it was a really fun game we used to play, which was how much change can we find in the couch and on the ground. And all of us would
In
start
the ashtray
and
of the
yeah,
car.
all of us would start scurrying around because we heard the ice cream man coming or the ice cream music playing, and we'd try to see how much
Good
change we
humor.
could get. And there'd be times that we all shared an ice cream
Yeah,
because that's all
we didn't find enough.
we didn't find enough, so we got one. But so for us, it was a fun game. But this one, I guess, is more common than I thought. I saw this one on Reddit, and there was a lot of people that were like, "Yeah." But music only comes from an ice cream truck when they're out of ice cream. So
Oh, I never
you- yeah,
heard
right. I
that.
never heard that one either.
No, you guys heard? I never heard that before.
Yeah, I thought that one was
That's
interesting.
interesting.
Swallowing watermelon seeds will grow a
Yeah, ours would be
watermelon.
stuck like that. Yes, my dad used to say that. Don't swallow watermelon seeds; it'll grow in your stomach. I couldn't remember a lot of them. Oh, thank you, Mara. Thank you so much.
Right, that's a random one. I never heard that one
Yeah,
before.
I never heard that.
Speaking of the swallowing watermelon seeds, I'm gonna hop down to the bottom and tell you the Craig one.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear this one yet. You
Yeah,
said it.
no, it's super normal. Oh, thank you, Lori.
Oh, thank you, Lori.
If you bite your
much.
nails, you'll grow a hand in your stomach. Let me
Ooh.
tell you one more
I
time.
never heard that.
If you bite your nails, you'll grow a hand in your stomach, he was told.
His mom told him that probably.
Probably.
I was gonna say he probably used to bite his nails all the way down to the.
No, his nails.
Yeah, so she was trying to scare the heck out
Yeah.
of him.
This one I never knew because we used ASL and signs in the car often when driving, but a lot of people thought it was illegal to turn the light on while driving.
I think in some states it was.
It might have been.
I don't know now. Now I have to look that up. Maybe in the blue laws. I hope it's okay that I'm off screen because it just
If
feels
you
better to
lie,
see.
you will pee the bed. Oh, I have one in here about lying, but
Well,
oh
I used to
no,
pee the
this
bed
one's
anyway.
if you lie to me, your eyes will change color.
My mother uses the pupils shrink.
Yeah.
She say, look at me in the eyes and tell me that because I could tell you're lying because your pupils will shrink. See, I'm remembering them now that you're saying them.
This one, I don't. It's technically on the list of fibs you tell your kids, but I strongly, strongly stand by it. Making monster spray. If you got a kiddo that's having a hard time,
yes.
you mix some stuff together, you make a spray, you empower it, and you give it to that
Anti-monster spray.
kiddo, and they make monster spray. So that one, I don't stand on the fib side.
Yeah, well, it's still a fib because fibs don't mean fibs weren't being told to make hello Tank, good to see you Tank, welcome in. Fibs weren't a lot of these stories weren't told to be.
I missed you when I was reading.
Was Tris in here?
Apparently, I missed it while I was reading.
Since
I give you one job.
No, I was listening. Just listening, actually.
Good
Just
job listening.
Good job listening for the first time in 66 plus years. But hello to anybody we missed also. But the fibs are not necessarily. They're not. I don't think anything is intentionally to hurt a child.
No,
it's quite the opposite.
Yeah.
It's to enrich their lives or to teach them.
It's not malicious, yes.
That's the word. Thank you.
Oh, the swallowing bubble gum staying in your stomach.
My dad used to say that my father was a goofy guy. Hello, Arrow Lover. My father was a very goofy, silly man, as you remember. And he used to tell me that when he was in Korea, he was a Marine in the Korean War, and he ate an octopus. And he ate it whole. This is what he told me. It wasn't true. And when he tried to poop, it was holding onto the sides and wouldn't let him. But that's the kind of stuff my father. So I grew up when she was saying this concept about fibs we heard. My whole day was just fibs. So when you're saying them, I'm like, oh yep, I remember that one. Yep, I remember that one because it was. But my dad came up with, hello, Deborah. Oh, I just added Deborah. Yes, happy birthday to Chris Kaleidoscope. It's her birthday today. Absolutely.
This one is interesting because I just got my Bambi book today. Bambi's mother just stayed behind in the fields. So there was a daughter that asked about Bambi's mom watching the movie, and it's from the daughter's perspective, and she just said, "My mom just said Bambi's mother stayed behind in the field, and it was never spoken of again."
Yeah.
So like they never brought up the movie Bambi
That
again.
was
Like,
devastating.
it was.
That
I
was
mean, for
very
me, it was
devastating.
helpful because I lost so much in my
Yeah.
youth that I needed to understand youth.
You
I mean,
understood
understand
that.
loss. So Fall of Freddie the Leaf, like watching
Oh,
Bambi,
great book.
those types of things were
We need to read.
very important for my
Because
well-being
you were
growing up.
experiencing
Yeah.
that in your life. A lot of small children don't.
For someone that's never
Yeah.
experienced loss, watching
Devastating.
Bambi could be devastating.
Yeah.
For me, it was explanatory.
Yes. Yeah. It was somebody else losing. Exactly. And speaking of the fall of Freddie the Leaf was given to my daughter when because she was 4 when my mother passed away. And my cousin Connie, who also a couple years ago passed away, bought her this book. That book was so helpful. It's a nice story, and it was so helpful not only to the children, it was helpful for the adults as well. It just put a whole. So the fall of Freddie the Leaf.
Yeah, it's literally a book about
If you have
leaves falling
yeah.
from a tree that are talking to each
The
other.
circle of life.
And it's a circle of life, but it does it in a way
Very nice.
that is just about how nature works. But through nature, they
got
teach you
goosebumps.
yeah, me too. They teach you the acceptance of grief.
Yes.
Very wonderful.
Yeah. Very. If you like I said, she was 4. My son was 8 when they got this book. For any age, but if you do have someone who has a younger child that is experiencing loss, I highly recommend that book as, a gift to
Yeah.
help understand. Yeah, not Bambi where the mom gets shot.
This is different
Yeah.
vibe. Drinking coffee stunts your growth.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Yeah,
I heard that.
Not true.
Yeah, I heard that.
Chocolate milk comes from brown cows.
Yes, I heard
that.
that.
That was a big one. That
Yeah.
I remember meeting adults that still thought that
Well,
was
this
a
is a
thing.
commercial, right, guys? Older people like me. And I remember my mother, when I wouldn't drink my milk, which is weird because I love milk. I even now to this day, I could drink a glass of milk any time of the day, as long as it's cold. But my mom would be, yeah, she doesn't ever have milk in her house. My mom would pretend she was listening outside, and she'd say, "Remember Elsie the cow, by the way, guys? Hello, Mima Don P. Remember Elsie the cow? She was the Borden milk logo, and she was a caricature cartoon to sell their milk. And she said, "I hear Elsie. Oh, here comes Elsie. She's mooing out there. She's bringing her friend. You better drink that milk." But again, I couldn't remember. When I came in here saying like I had like a 5.
Oh no, I
things
had a
could
feeling
remember.
that you were gonna have
Just
lights.
And now
pop
just
on.
like the floodgates are open with memories, which is really cool. You grew up on powdered milk, Sandy. I'm so sorry. It's like powdered baked potatoes. My brother used to like the mashed potatoes. My brother loved the powdered mashed potatoes. Yeah.
So this one has been proven false. You have to wait 30 minutes after eating to go into a pool.
Swimming, yeah, that was a
Why? Like what benefit was that?
well. I'm gonna
Yeah, no,
I'm gonna
just
throw a
allegedly.
I'm gonna pull an Amanda here. That's her real name, and this is what she used to do all the time. Is when she would not know the real answer, she would come up with a logical in her mind answer. So we call it a pulling an Amanda.
I always told I would say something and then be like, well, I don't know if that's a fact. That just makes sense
and
to
most
me.
of the time it was true because it
Yeah.
made sense. But I'm going to say that it's not that it was told as a fib. I think legitimately it was thought of as fact, and they found out afterwards that it's not true.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But also too, if you have a full stomach and you're trying to kick and catch your breath,
You might get a cramp,
yeah.
like Katie just said.
Exactly. Yes, it could cause a stomach ache. I'm not even.
So
reading
here's
it.
one that
I do read it afterwards. I watch and read it.
was true but is no longer true.
Okay.
You won't get a job if you have a tattoo.
Yeah, and that was
used to be. It,
that
used,
was
it
true.
used to
and
technically
piercings.
be
Yeah.
harder
Yeah,
to find jobs. I mean, I had to take my nose rings out.
it was
Well,
tiny.
Yeah, I had a teeny tiny. Like it was before I even had the 2 hoops on this side. I had the
Yeah, little
teeniest
tiny gem.
little gem
Like a-
sparkle.
Yeah.
Like I would have to hit the light in the right angle, and you'd see it sparkle. Otherwise, you
Yeah.
would
Looked
thinking
like a
was
piece
just
of glitter on
yeah.
her face. That's all it looked like. And they made her take it out when she worked.
I don't know if you ever pulled this one on me. The park or the playground is closing.
Never. I would always
I don't.
take
Yeah,
it.
right. I didn't think you ever pulled that one on me.
If you ever
but
wanted
that
to go
is,
outside and play, we'd go.
and some of them do have like we close at dusk, like you're not supposed to be there after a certain hour.
Yeah.
But when you want to leave a playground, saying it's closing to the
Yeah.
children.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah. Well, if we had to go, we had to go, and I would explain.
Oh, this
Dragonfly.
one.
That. Oh my gosh.
My best friend Alyssa is what like to the point of I'm a very funny person, but I like to pull practical jokes. Like Erin can smell ants. She's one of those people, so she doesn't
Which is
like
weird.
ants. So I put a bunch of fake ants behind something I knew she had to look into, so fake ants would fall. It was a harmless, ha
Yeah.
prank. I knew no one would be hurt. It worked out really great.
Wasn't
but
traumatic.
I will not ever pull a prank with dragonflies and Alyssa because of exactly what you just said there.
Yeah, she. That's
Terrified.
Well, it's like me thinking I had to stop. I had to put out all the forest fires. 'Cause
Oh
only-
yeah,
only
Brad's
you-
gonna probably get you with that one. He meant to
Yeah.
bring something up for you.
Yeah, well, he did shout it out.
Only you could prevent.
Only I could prevent
forest
forest fires, and I really grew up thinking that it was my
Single-handedly.
sole responsibility at 5 to 10 years old to stop all the forest fires on the planet when I couldn't get off the front porch or leave the front yard. So it was very traumatic. Yeah.
This noisy toy is
Don't eat tuna
broken.
fish and drink a glass of.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Well, that's interesting. I wonder if there. I know peanut butter and milk you have to eat together and drink because that's a proper form.
also love
I love
dragonflies.
dragonflies too.
They're very curious animals.
Well, she was wearing Wednesday. She had her dragonfly wing,
Mhm.
and they put it in that resin. But tuna fish and milk was that something you were told? Because that's, I mean, tuna fish milk is great after tuna fish. Because I put a lot of onions in my tuna fish.
Is it though? No, I don't like milk. That's why.
Well, I love milk. Cold milk, like eating a cold ice cream and then drinking cold milk, and the milk almost feels warm. It's a fun thing. What? Oh, these are awesome, guys. I know I'm struggling because I have
Inchworms measure you for a suit.
What? Nisi.
Bats purposely get tangled in your hair.
My father told me bats love blondes, but I did have a bat fly. I go out even now. I didn't. Oh, hold on. I go out even now. I did it last night because I worry about the bats because of the wind turbines, because the infrasound screws them up. And I went out last night and all the bats, and I even have more than I normally do. So I'm very excited that the bats are still there. And I did as a child. I stand there and let them swoop. I could feel them swooping. But one did touch my head when I was a kid, and I wasn't scared. My dad said they like blondes. Linda.
So, the mother eyes on the back of the head. Yes, that's not
Oh my God, that too.
technically a valid thing. There isn't actual eyeballs on the back of the
But
head.
mother's
But
intuition.
mother's intuition is a real. And I don't have children. I still have mother's intuition.
does.
I'll be talking with her in the kitchen. I was like, Dougal's doing something.
And she also has mother reflexes. You know
Yeah, I
that
do.
where you're not even looking and you just go and grab and catch something. That mother's reflex. She actually has that as well, even though she has no children. And she has no children not by choice, but because she had to have a hysterectomy. Just want to make that point.
Well, also,
you don't know.
also,
And by choice.
it's by choice because I knew I would never birth a child.
Yeah.
I learned when I was very young that there are children in foster
Right.
situations that need homes. If I ever wanted to mother a child, I
Yeah.
would find a child and not birth one. So I never needed a uterus. But then I got to a point in my life where it's like, it's not feasible for me to have a child in my living situations.
Yeah.
I have my dogs.
Oh, Sammy Jazz, thank you so much. 30 minutes. 6 more to go. There we go. Thank you for keeping check on that for us. All right, so we get 6 more.
You know, Mima, Erin actually, Erin has 4 children, and I know she won't mind me saying this. It's not, it's facts.
That's very true.
There's been times that I've said things where I was like, well, I know I'm complaining to you, and you have 4 children, and she's been like, no. Especially when we first got Dougal.
Oh, he's
She was like, oh no.
special needs.
Like, I have an
Capital
actual
letters.
special needs child that's
oh my gosh,
like
thank you, Dawn.
a small
DMED.
child.
Nemo Dawn.
And they're easier to handle than your dog.
DM me. Thank you, Tank. Oh my God, 5 more. Thank you, guys. We appreciate it. We really do.
Okay, so playgrounds goes in. Kids can't eat this. Like this is adult food. Other than
Yeah,
like no
I
no
know.
juice, which would be wine. This is
Yeah,
no no juice.
no juice. Yeah.
But yeah, that's one that I'm sure is
Yeah,
said
when
a
it was
lot.
expensive, I was like, that's wasting this on kids. Oh, thank you so much, Sandy Dan. I love your mega bugger.
Or like when a
Sandy.
show got really annoying. I mean, now it's this isn't streaming anymore. Back in the day, it would have been this isn't on anymore, and you just wouldn't put that channel on if you were
Oh,
super
right.
annoyed by the
Yeah,
show. That was one
yeah.
I saw. This one, I'll
That's
say,
funny.
I tried to keep it.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Yummy. Thank you very much, guys.
I tried to keep it really,
Thank you, Linda.
really
We hit it. We hit the
fun
goal.
and positive, but I do want to say this one out loud because this is a sentence that should not be said to people because nobody can guarantee this. It will be okay, I promise.
Yeah, I never promise. I very rarely promise because I don't know.
You'll be okay,
Yeah. We
or
hit the
something
goal.
like that, but yeah, it'll be okay, I promise. I just wrote down. Here's one that's interesting. I read, I have my own story that we both have, but if you don't eat your crust, your hair won't grow.
Now, my father used to say if you eat the crust of the bread or also the potato skins, which I love
Or
potato
the pizza
skins.
crust.
And I don't know pizza crust.
That's what mine was.
Yeah,
Pizza
a
crust.
beets. My dad used to call it a
A
beets.
beets.
A beets. He used to say you get grow hair on your chest, and I remember that was one of the ones that I did bring with me here today because I used to think, oh my gosh, and I could tell you a very personal story, which might be because we hit our goal. So I'll tell you an embarrassing story. Oh, thank you for the gifted, much appreciated, Barbara Boudouin. Thank you for doing that. Marina got that. Awesome. So I'll tell you the embarrassing story because we hit the goal, but we are going to have a prize, a physical prize for
I'm
the
gonna
goal.
grab that.
You get that while I tell you this. So my dad used to say that if you eat the crust of the bread, it's going to put hair on your chest. And if you eat the potato skins, it's going to put hair on your chest. And it used to really freak me out as a kid. And maybe this is not as unusual. I'm not a hairy person. Like I don't shave my legs. I above my knees in my life, I've maybe shaved it twice. Literally, I'm not BSing. I could show you they're white as heck, but if you looked at my legs and you felt my legs, I haven't shaved my legs and there's a very few hair. So I'm not a hairy person. With that being said, worrying, I mean, I did that was non-existing thought at a young child. But as I got older and I got breastises and things like that, I had this one hair that used to grow right on the outer side. Excuse me for being so vivid, but on the outer side of my nibbet. And I used to laugh because I know it had nothing to do with eating the potato skins or the crust on my bread. But it made me laugh at that my dad used to say that and I used to get so worried thinking I was going to get hair on my chest. But that was my embarrassing story. I like the embarrassing stories. I think I like that when we hit goals, we have to tell an embarrassing story. That's that I could actually share here. Yeah, I'm a very unhairy person. Yeah, but it would be one hair, just this one little. You're jealous, Connie. Yeah, I know. I tell you, I'm very. There's like really like my arms, like they hardly like to tattoo me. You don't even have to shave it. I don't. I right.
I
Just
remember that day you were like, "Wow, you're really hairy."
yeah, I know. Well, she is. She takes after her dad.
No, like
Respect.
I don't shave all the time.
Yeah,
I
you're not.
shave like when my hair gets to the point because my hair does grow longer on my legs that when I walk I can feel the leg hairs blowing in the wind
Yeah.
tactilely. I
Then
can't
she has to
handle
shave
that,
it.
and I'll shave and then I'll just wait till that happens again.
You don't care anymore, Samantha Murdoch. Yeah,
Okay, let me
exactly.
make a new word.
When I was younger, I was very all right. I Playboy magazine, which is a very people buy it for the articles. Men buy it for the articles, or people, I should say, because not just men. Um, I came across some. I'm assuming they were my dad's. I don't know. They could have been my brother. I had an older brother, and I was looking at them, but they had French Playboy magazines, and the French women. Now again, I'm going back to like late 60s, early 70s, maybe. I'm just ballparking about that. The women in France apparently didn't shave their legs or shave under their arms. And in the Playboy magazine that I was fingering through, I saw that they had hair under their arms, and I remember thinking, "Oh gosh, when I get, start developing, I'll just move to France and I won't have to shave." So our thought processes, it is comical. That's what we always say, like people, different brains. Our brains just function differently. And these are the ideas that we have in our heads. And thank you for letting us hit our goal. We do appreciate that so much.
That's how we can keep sending things out.
Yeah, that all the money we get now, we don't do, we used to do things and try to, we still do help with mental health and meows and respect it out of our own pockets. We always have ever said we do what we can, when we can, with what we have, for who we can. That's always how it's been. It's something that I used to do back before she was even born, but my mom. So we still will do help. In fact, there's 2 kittens I wanted to tell you about. We'll talk about it afterwards. But we do what we can when we can. We haven't done anything for that in a long while, so we haven't had anybody approach us in a while, so we haven't felt the need. But now the money that we make here with the super chats and super stickers goes right back into the channel.
Yeah.
We don't. She's been out of work. I'm retired. I make under $1,000 a month. Not to tell you my business, but just to let you know that we're transparent. And we tell you how it is. I get $903 or $908 a month. That's what I earn with my retirement, and with that, I pay a lot of my own bills, and I also support my son the best I can. So, not crying poor. We're doing good. Not complaining. Just explaining, and just to let you know. So we do appreciate that, and that's where the money's going. We just want you to know where it's going.
So while a few more people type the word goal, I do have a couple more of these truth ones. And then after we pick for the goal winning,
And it's so nice.
we
I can write
will,
it all on one piece of paper.
I'll tell you about
Makes me so happy.
the concept for the
Yes, for the
replay.
comments. Yes,
Yeah.
replay comment. Replay
So,
comment concept.
I remember I don't think I'm wrong on this, but I feel like I might have sassily done a response to this to you one time.
Okay.
But not eating my peas has no effect on starving children around the world. I
Oh,
feel like
my
I
mom
said
used
to
to-
you,
yeah.
what are you going to do? Send them this?
Yeah, I used to say, my mother used to say that, there's a lot of, all the starving children in China. I'm like, well, package it up and mail it to them. I'm not eating it. That was my sassy comment when I was a kid. Yeah.
This goes against a quote my father always said, but you don't need to have pain to gain. There is
Your dad,
proper
yeah.
ways of working out and gaining or things like that without the actual
But her
pain.
dad used to always say that, no pain, no gain.
I starred this one,
Okay.
and you brought up grandpa. This one's about grandma.
My father and my mother.
Thunder.
Yes. Oh, angels are bowling.
The angels are bowling.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, my
The angels
gosh.
are bowling.
She goes, oh, they got a strike. The Angels are. She loved to bowl. She had all kinds of bowling trophies. In my life in a box, one of her bowling pins was in there.
Yeah.
I think the man threw that box
I know.
out. Really upsets me. I was saving all these things for my whole life, things that were really super important, and I had a small, mid-sized tote, and I can't find it anywhere. And he has been known to throw boxes of yarn out, and I think he's thrown a lot of things out, and I think that's
Sandy, I got that in my head too. ACDC's.
AC. Yeah, but yeah, that's the angels are bowling.
I can't
I
remember.
told that to the cat.
Oh,
The dog. I mean, I'm sorry, my dog Scruffy, because she was freaking out the other day when we had the thunder. I was like, just the angels bowling. So my dog, she was still freaking out. She didn't understand what I was talking about.
Somebody in the comments brought up they step on a crack, you'll break your mother's back.
That one too, yeah.
That was one.
Yeah. I can't wait to read the comments.
Going to sleep with wet hair will give you a cold or a stiff neck. I don't know.
Yes.
That's one. I didn't
think
look some of these up.
Some
so
of these
I'm
are
not-
old wives' tales.
Yeah.
Because if you go to, I take a shower before I go to bed often. I took a shower today, before I came here, but I like to take a shower before I go to bed, especially even in the winter, because I'll get a hot shower, warms my body, and then I've got a heated, fitted mattress, so then I can just jump right in the bed, and my hot body, because my house is usually cold. It's a fairly big house, and we don't have adequate heat. Okay, so and electric was expensive. So anyway, But if you have a window open or like the ceiling fan blowing and you take a shower and your neck is damp and you're getting a breeze on it, yes, it definitely would cause you to wake up with a stiff neck or some kind of discomfort, I would think. But I think that's more like a wives' tale than a fib. But yeah,
So this is the last
I'm
one.
sweating. I'm taking the sweater off, guys, because I'm sweating. Speaking.
This is the last one for this concept before we poll. And I do have a quote I wanted to say that I heard on something.
I have a poem.
Oh, wait, so there's two. Okay, so you won't always have a calculator in your pocket. Boy, did those teachers not realize what phones would be.
That's a great one.
You won't always have a calculator in your pocket. No, it's not just a calculator. It's a
does
calculator,
everything.
it's a phone, it's a computer, it's a messaging program.
Holy
it's an
shoot!
email.
I think all of us kids, and we had a big one, those big mechanical. We had the slide. I remember
Yeah.
the ruler slide thing using that. Holy Toledo! But yeah, you do have it in your pocket.
Mhm.
You got the whole world in your pocket.
So now this one, I wrote the word "what?" question mark next to it. I
all
got
the
this
teachers
this
cringe.
this last few that I've been reading to you. I got it was an article I found that was quotes from children talking about things their parents used to tell them.
Okay. I know I'm not reading the chat. I apologize.
So I'm very confused at this one because this is what their quote said. Sometimes I forget to clean my ears, and there's not a potato in sight.
Oh, I know.
Was that a thing?
Yeah.
If
yeah.
you don't clean your ears, potatoes are gonna grow.
They're gonna grow. Yes.
That was a thing.
That was a thing. My mother used to say that too. Yeah, she was look. She oh my God, there's a whole garden growing in there. I like the one that I like. This is another one that totally forgot about is about the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and the leprechauns.
Yeah, but
so
have we ever been to the end of a rainbow?
Have you ever been there?
So do we know really?
Yeah, can't get there. I came really close though. I do feel like I was in a spot one time where it was close.
I'm trying to think of from the show The Craft what the leprechauns used to say when they would ride the rainbows. I loved that show. So ridiculous.
I think I saw a couple episodes when I was here, maybe. Yeah, but the potato. Well, my mother would say, "Oh, gardens are going to grow." I'm meticulous, not as much as Alyssa.
I was just gonna say that.
The same Alyssa that's afraid of dragonflies.
She's allotted only a certain amount of Q-tips for the weekend that
Yes.
she's here, and she has to know I'm not going to give her a single one after she's done because she gets weird about it.
She has a real issue with her ears. She said there's a ear, instead of Q-tips, there's a mechanism. It's kind of like a spiral that goes in and it cleans, and it goes in and then it pulls out and cleans your ears.
At least the one I got didn't.
Oh, okay. No, I was curious about that because that was interesting concept. But I'm like when I get out of the shower, I'm always cleaning my ears because I don't want potatoes to start growing. Mega bugger. I know, Sandy. I love what you say. She even leaves that. Sandy Daniel leaves that in her messages in the post. Mega booger. I love it so much. I can't wait to read some of the thing. I'm sorry that we're not reading yours as we're going. The devil is beating his wife. What? Okay, hold on, Apache. I can't. That's too far away. Oh, and that devil went down to Georgia song. Yeah. Appalachian folks idiom used to describe the sun showers. That I didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't hear that one.
Oh, that's something that'd be fun to interesting to look up. I'm gonna look into that, Tank. Thank you.
Yeah.
Tank is always filled with such great information. I mean, I say that sincerely, as a true compliment. But yeah, did we have a word that we were doing for?
Yeah, goal.
The word is goal.
I just popped it down for a minute while people were typing.
And while you're yeah, so type goal if you haven't.
And for people that are typing goal, if you just popped in, you're gonna be asked two questions. The first question for the winner is tote or yarn. The second question is me showing you the two options. I have two totes and I have two yarns.
Oh, so there's 4 different things to choose
Yes.
from. That's why we do. That's why you have to be here. Oh, does somebody just?
Yeah, when there's options, you have to be in the chat to win it.
Channel's here. Hello and welcome in. Welcome in. Yes, definitely say goal. And don't forget Linda's Crochet Channel. She is trying to get to 750 subscribers by her 75th birthday. So after we do goal, we'll let you guys drop your drops. We'd love to encourage one another to pick one another up and show the Yarnalicious love. And I want to, we were talking about peas. And my mother used to sing this, and how many of you heard this when you were younger? Was I eat my peas with honey. I've done it all my life. It makes the peas taste funny, but it keeps them on the knife.
I remember that.
My mother used to say that. I got goosebumps too. High five, Grandma. Yeah, I miss my mom and my dad very, very.
Also,
as
if
I-
you're a
many of you
very
do. Oh no,
if you're a very intense high fiver like I am,
she's intense.
what you do when you're going to high five someone, I just put my hand up and they just,
yeah,
however strength you want to do.
whatever I could do. Yes,
But if it's somebody else that I
Diamond
know can
painting.
handle a high five,
You're fine.
I've high fived people, and they were like grown burly men I've given a high five to, and they're like, I'm never high fiving you
Yeah,
again.
no,
That
it stings. Yeah, no, I mean,
Know how
not
to-
just for a second either. It's like
how
an
to
hour
connect.
later, you're like, ah. And I want to say Linda's Crochet Channel, she's diamond painting. Way back when we started our channel here, which is almost 5 years we've been here. Cindy Lou Who, I call her Cindy Lou Who-licious. And she was one of our very first subscribers, her and Marie Chavez. And she had sent me a diamond painting kit. Hello, Lady Gadberry. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Nikki. Hugs to you, big girl. And it was a black cat, and I still have that. I have never done a diamond painting. And I don't think now, I waited too long now, unless I get the cats out of the racks in my eyes. At this point, it's like, it's getting to be like Vaseline. So I think it's cats in the rack. And I would like to try that, but speaking of not having grandchildren, her friend Erin used to come in here quite a lot, but now she's busy and doesn't show up as often, which I'll have to yell at her, but she did come and visit. She's got a daughter, one of her children loves to do diamond painting, and I would love to have, trying to plan a time where they can come over to my house, spend some, they call me Grandma G, time, and have them do the painting with me, the diamond painting with me.
Yeah.
Because I don't think,
And they would have
I can't
such a good
bead
time
anymore. I even can't. I'm even having a difficult time painting, you know, just from the eyesight. So yeah, but that was nice. Thank you for saying that to remind me that.
I do want to talk about this one that
Oh.
popped up here. If you pee outside, you'll get warts. I can personally attest to. I have peed,
I've peed outside
in
so
the
many
woods.
times, yeah.
I've peed in the city.
Accidentally,
I
on
actually
purpose.
peed on the ramp to the bottom of the courthouse in
Speaking
New Haven.
of, I'm going to do
when
urination station
my
break.
boyfriend at the time worked at that courthouse, and when we woke up in the morning, and he was like, "How you doing?" I was like, "I peed on your job last night." He was not happy about it. I thought it was hilarious. Yeah.
I got my pants down at the door open. If a frog pees on you, you get warts. My mother used to say that.
If a frog pees on you, you get warts. She just said from the bathroom. But yeah, I'm really glad that one isn't true because I enjoy peeing outside. It's nice. There's a spot in my yard where you can like pee and you can like see the main road going by, but like you're way too far and it's too quick for them to be able to see you. So it's just kind of fun. Like I'll just be like squatting there, like, "Hey guys." But yeah, I like to pee outside. It's part of my. Oh, Cassie, wait till you see the shirt she's got on.
Oh, I'm coming back. I had to. Yeah, but my mom used to say that because I used to pick up frogs and toads and everything. Who?
Cassie just came in.
Oh, I'm wearing the. I love this shirt. I love the material because it's nice and cool. And when we get to the nearing of the end of this, I have a serious thing that I want to ask you guys. I want to ask you guys. I'm gonna take these off because they're really bad. So just deal with it. They're doesn't make
That's what
everything
we should put
even
on
more
the
blur.
bracelets. Just deal with
Just
it.
deal with it as our
That
bracelets.
should be our bracelet.
That's our bracelet. I'm gonna write that down.
Just deal with it.
Just deal with it, bracelets. Yep. And you can just shell people when they, yeah. Just deal with it. I have to write that down. But at the end, because we're just having a good time now, but nearing the end, because you guys that have stayed with us through all the crap, I have something I want to ask you. I want to ask your advice on something. But I want to skip, we'll not do that now. We'll do that at the end.
Yeah, let's so if you haven't typed goal, I'm gonna pop it back up here
Yeah.
now and see where we're at.
GOAL. I don't know the sign for goal. I had to spell it.
Oh, I do have some totes left. If you want a bag, message me. I do.
Oh, yeah.
I'm doing the ones with just
Yeah.
words a lot cheaper. I just haven't figured out my whole pricing. I just decided to change my pricing up a little bit.
Well, everything else has gone up.
Yeah.
Everything, as you guys all know, everything has gone up. That's why we also are going to offer monetary because, like, there was somebody and they're like, "Oh no, I like just go buy yourself a candy bar. Do something." Just even just treating yourself to a Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks coffee right now is gotten uh, to the point where a lot of people can't even do that anymore. So if that little bit helps to brighten your day and put a smile on your face, hello Heidi B. You were hiding in the woods.
Okay, just watch this for a second. Ham's tap dancing.
Oh, him. I urination station break, so he has to urination station break. But yeah, so right goal, and then, well, actually, I'm not trying to do any kind of drama or bummer or anything like that. I want to ask you guys because we're going to pick the goal right after this. Many of you know that there's been a lot of lies being said about myself, also Rusty, and other things, and they've been very unkind. It's been going on since December 30th, and I stepped back from a friendship I thought was a friendship. And it is really crazy. I did speak to an attorney because it has affected our channel. It has affected my life to some degree. Not a lot, because whatever. And I have enough evidence to do a defamation suit, both with YouTube and also civilly, and potentially federal case on this particular person because everything that she's been saying has been outright lies, and a lot of people have believed it and have stopped coming to see our channel and all of this, and I have proof that they're not. I have proof that many of them are lies. Here's my question, and a yes or a no. Do I do a very short video that debunks some of the lies? I'm not all of them, but at least some of them. Do I do that? Do I do a video that debunks them so the people that do believe these lies, maybe they will see that and realize that I've got proof that they're not true? I want a yes, or do I just let it go like I've been doing it? I've been just trying to ignore it and hoping it goes away. It hasn't gone away. It is spread like a cancer throughout the YouTube. And that's my sincere question to you guys, because you guys know us, love us, and have stuck by us. And a lighthearted one, but I want to, do I debunk it, or do I just let it go like I've been doing? And I'm getting a lot of yeses. Okay, all right. Thank you. I thank you for that because I have evidence. I'm on the fence about filing a case because a lot of people have to be subpoenaed. Because a lot of other people have been spreading the same lies, and that would go. So yeah. So that's ask the attorney for. Well, I did ask him, and he was like, depending on what my goal that I want to do, I really just wanted to stop. I don't want to hurt anybody.
Yeah, I would love to not give it energy, but it's the
Yeah.
energy is already being given. No
It's-
matter we're not doing anything about it, and it's still coming at us.
Exactly. We've been not trying to respond, except for the few times that we're only human. But I do follow the Buddhist philosophy and to let it go. And what they asked was, well, what is your goal? Speaking of the word goal.
Cease and desist letter is not a bad idea.
Oh, they could
Oh,
do a
Pam-
cease and desist, which we've never received one.
No, they were saying for you
To send. Yeah, no, that was also too a cease and desist letter I can have sent out to not just them, but they were including other people that are spreading the same lies because there's other people that have heard them. The people that have approached me that have heard the lies that then came to me, all the lies are coming from one particular person. And some of them are really nasty. And, and I don't want to get in here. I'm not trying to be drama here. This is not drama. This is my life we're talking about and our well being. And our channel. And I was just they said you could do as long as I stick to facts, which I have plenty of. YouTube takes defamation seriously, and also civilly. I don't really want to do that.
Just wanted to
I
stop.
just want it to stop.
That's it.
What I would like is a public apology that she was lying. That would be like a perfect world for me. That people would see that it was all lies, which I know is never going to happen. But if I can prove, and he says, as long as I can prove, and he's seen a lot of it, you have the proof. If I show the proof and speak the proof, the truth, I have nothing to worry about. So that's where he was at. So that's why I was asking, do I even bother, or I just keep? It's like a hangnail, you know. It's like every once in a while, it's like, here we go again, you know. It's like it doesn't go away, you know, and it is ridiculous. It's over. It's over. Legitimately, I called her out on it. She was trying to finagle me again, and I called her out, and I decided at that moment on that December 30th conversation, I was like, I'm just stepping back, and didn't say anything to anybody, just stepped back. And then I didn't even know until mid-March that all this other crap is going on behind. But some of us in the chat have dealt with her prior to mine, so I'm not the first person that she's attacked. A lot of people that are here are members of the Epstein files, as we all call it. But I don't want to say anybody's name, but which I could actually say the name because I'm not lying. So that's where the defamation comes in. And people did speak my name, my daughter's name, my son's name, referenced my husband, and other people in the yarn listers. But we don't want to. I'm going too much on it. Let's
move past.
Let's move past it.
Roll
I just
past
wanted.
it.
I wanted to.
Hey, here's a fun fact.
Yeah, let's do fun fact.
The new natural deodorant I bought doesn't work. Not bad? No.
No,
I feel like I smell weird.
sorry. If I get up close and personal, you smell a little sweaty, but not
bad?
Not
Okay.
like a stinky. Just a sweaty.
Okay. Well,
No,
that
you
works.
just
That
witnessed
works.
me with my nose in my daughter's armpit and my finger in my ear, getting the potatoes out. Granny D, hello, love you, sister from another mister.
Oh no, this one wasn't Loom. It was like Happy something.
Crystal deodorant.
No, I don't use crystal deodorant. That definitely doesn't work on me.
Yeah, I
Granny
bought
D,
her that.
type the word goal.
Type gold,
There
Granny.
we go.
Yeah, you got it. You got it, girl. From Faith, North Carolina.
Anyone that does try to start using natural deodorants, it does take your body a little bit to get used to it. I will say, even when I
Chris.
smell bad, to me, like she just said,
Yeah. I had
it's
to be
not as
my
bad
nose had to be
as
Well,
it would have been.
Also, too, you don't have your shirt all the way up, and you're getting when you move your arms, the air
puffing in.
comes up. Let's talk. This is another. I'm pulling an Amanda because I'm just guessing at this, but this makes logical sense. But when you're, like even when I'm wearing something and I lean forward and the shirt opens up, the air that's inside the shirt goes up my nose. Then I could smell it. If I
Yeah, I'm
have
way
BO.
too smelly of a person, Sammy, to be using a crystal as deodorant. It works for some people.
Yeah,
There
no,
are
she
less
needs
smelly
like
people.
spackle. She's got a big tub of spackle and get a spackle and knife and. Well, they used to have those for the models. They probably still do. Actual models, because they're wearing gowns that are thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars. They would wear pads under their arms so they wouldn't get BO on the outfits that they're wearing. That is not a fib. That is a truth. And Granny D, I know you probably weren't here earlier, but we were talking about things that either we heard as children or we told our children or whatever that we were told things that were ended up being not the truth. And I bet you have because she was a teacher as well. So I'm sure you told your kids some of them as well.
Native. That's the one I like the best. Let me just grab the one I just tried.
Let's show it and see maybe if we get sometimes when we show items, it gives you like ads for them. Like her phone that's 25 million years old. It lays dinosaur eggs. That ad came up for it when she showed it.
So keep typing the word goal. I'm going to pop it down for a
shields.
minute.
That's what they were called already. You're right.
So
you got it.
I've been testing
Baking
natural
soda.
deodorants because if you didn't know this about me, I
tests
like to
everything.
test things. I
Yeah.
think it's fun. I tested chapstick for 2+
Your
years.
Yeah,
Loom.
antidepressant, antiperspirant, and deodorant are two different things.
Yes.
One blocks your pores from sweating, and one just deodorizes the smell.
So Lume, whole body deodorant, says it lasts for
I've used that.
72 hours. Did not work well for me at all.
It worked okay for me, but I'm not as stinky.
I'm a stinky person. I move around. Native, love this one. This one happens to be vanilla and sandalwood.
Ooh, that smells good.
Yeah, it's a very nice smelling
After I
deodorant.
smelled your pits, I need to clear out the palate. Oh, that does smell
Right,
nice.
that's a nice smelling
Oh,
deodorant.
that's really, it is vanilla and sandalwood.
Yeah.
You could smell both of them. I'm
It's
afraid
a-
I'm gonna like stick it under my nose. That actually
So
smells
that
good.
one worked really, really well.
Yeah.
Then we have Humble.
We're not sponsored by any of this, but
No,
the
this
ads
is
might
just
come up. You never know.
Stuff I put under my pits.
Yeah.
Then we have Humble.
Never even
I
heard.
also like this specific brand. It's Palo Santo and frankincense.
Oh, I wanna-
This is
me,
my
just-
favorite smelling deodorant that we have.
Yeah.
I love Palo Santo.
I love Palo Santo. I love frankincense, but
But the frankincense isn't too strong.
this would be for me. This would be fabulous as an incense burning, but under my pits, I don't.
It gets really
the other
intense.
one. Yeah, it's strong.
Hello, I do not work.
And the back it says goodbye.
Goodbye, Stinky.
Goodbye, Stinky.
Nope, still stinky.
That's only if you leave the room because you still stink.
So that's my
We're not-
deodorant journey, everyone.
Lavender. Oh, you like lavender? I can't. Lavender reminds me of old ladies.
I
Sorry.
can't burn lavender in the house during
Yeah.
the daytime because it makes
Cringe.
He's like, no, not cringe. He goes, I really don't mind the smell of lavender, but can you only burn it at
I
night?
know.
Because lavender makes me feel like I'm supposed to be sleeping. So
Yeah,
I'm
well,
allowed
it
to
is.
burn lavender at night.
That is true. Lavender does make you tired. Let's pick the goal.
How much does it cost in the U.S.?
Oh,
I'd have to
yeah.
double check it because I never pay attention to certain prices of things I know I need to
Is
get.
that Doneen that's asking?
But
If it's a big difference, maybe we can.
yeah, it's
buy-
a few bucks. I think it's like 3 something maybe.
Doneen, if there's American stuff, I mean, I'm just throwing this out here. If there's stuff made in America that you can't get in Canada, and it would be worth it for us to purchase it for you here, and then ship it
Yeah,
to
just
you.
let us know.
Just let us know.
We got you.
We're not above doing that. I mean, I just can't go to the store and get it.
I could
have
go to
like,
the
I'd have to
store.
like Amazon it, or she have to go. I don't do the shopping so much.
Okay, so
Ready?
we're gonna pick for the word goal.
Good luck, everybody. This is a physical prize.
This is a physical prize, and thank you to everyone that left supers because
Yes.
you helped it be an
Yeah.
opportunity for
Yes.
everybody here today to have a
Everybody get the
chance to win.
Really do appreciate it.
It's like $12.
What? Oh, Flower Tammy Flower. Write your name down. I have it all on one piece of paper.
Man, mine's only like it's under $4.
Well, okay, because Canadian dollars are more than U.S. dollars. But I think it's all relative. Like when you transfer money to Canada and you transfer $4, it's like
Now I'm gonna have
more
to
than
double
that.
check. When I go to the grocery store, I just can't.
Yeah.
I just have to get what I know I need without looking at prices because if I
You
pay
got
too
to
much
pay
attention to the prices, I get really sad.
Oh, everything's so expensive. That's why again we offer if you want cash, we'll send you cash.
Okay, so flowers,
So
flowers, Tammy.
Flower,
You've got
congratulations.
technically 3 options. You can have cash.
and no monthly. Tank, I'm not sure what you meant by that.
You can have cash, or you have 2 options.
What's behind curtain number 1?
2 options of a tote, or 2 options of hand-dyed Pima
Yeah.
cotton yarn.
There you go. All right, the
So let us know
equivalent
what you
of
wanna
about
see.
$10 here.
That's still like
$4.
over double what I pay.
All right, good. If it's that big of a difference, it might be.
Now I
worth
need to
it.
double check it. Did it go up that much? And I just didn't notice. I mean,
That's
I've been
true.
testing so many deodorants. I have so many in my
I know
drawer.
that Amazon is having Amazon Day pretty soon. I don't know
Yeah.
if deodorant will be on sale, but that's like the 26th or something is Amazon Day. You have a great weekend, Trish. Thanks for coming by. Menstruation. Oh, once a month. Oh yeah, not neither of us. That was
Ain't
going-
no kids gonna come
from
from us,
'cause
'cause
she
she don't
ain't
got no uterus.
one of our songs. We do sing a lot.
Yeah, we do.
We make up our own stuff. I think everything should have background music. A large size around $13. So Denise Lee
So
looked it
maybe
up.
mine is a lot more expensive than I think I'm paying when I
Maybe
buy
you're
it.
not aware of the fact. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe you got it on a good sale or something. All right, so it's she's Denise looked it up. Yeah, small size cost less, of course. Yeah, peeps need to refresh. Some peeps. Yep, we used to say that yarny peeps and yarnlicious peeps and non-yarny peepers. Oh, and another ad. I like the fact that the ads go into the chat instead of the whole video. That's nice that YouTube did that. Love and peace to everyone. You guys are going by. You have a great, yeah, have a great day. Everybody have a good rest of the weekend. I had to
Oh,
remember what day it is.
Sandy, if I only had an actual recording of the full uterus song.
Oh,
There was jokes about a bucket in
yeah,
there.
it was dark. It was
We
dark.
just start because I had a utergon party at Banjo Ma.
Well, you got to show her the choices.
Well, am I
Tammy,
going to show off? Okay, I was waiting to see if it was going to be a tote or yarn, but I can show off.
oh, well, maybe she wants to see them. Well, other people might want to see them because these are also available. These are up for grabs if people are interested, I guess.
Well, first off, let's do the one thing.
Pima cotton.
So I've got two deep reds. It's pretty one tonal, but there is
Very
a few
slight variation.
Yeah, very slight variation. And these are
pretty
Pima
color.
cotton yarn.
Very
So
soft.
that's one red. Then I've got
And it's purple haze organza bag.
then I've got
Very Rasta.
this one.
Sandy's calling dibs.
I have more of that red yarn. I could literally dye more of that.
Yeah, Sandy. If any of you are interested in the yarns, just get a hold of her. We'll see what Tammy picks, because Tammy gets first choice. Yeah, that's very pretty and it's very Rasta looking.
Yes.
The color. I think those colors go beautifully together.
What's nice is this one started out as Christmas yarn,
Yeah.
but then I didn't sell it on Christmas, so I dunked it and dyed it in yellow to give it a whole new look to it. Pima cotton red.
You want the red flowers, Tammy? Okay.
And just because I have,
I'm gonna write Tammy, if it's all right. I'm gonna write your name right on the card.
I'm sure they don't mind. Just because I happen to have two of these here, the other two things I was going to offer is, like Lady of the Woods with horns.
I love that
which is
face.
basically my inner child. Is
I love that.
someone?
I just want to show you
covered-
how nice I wrote your name.
Nice. And then this one I also really love. I just think it's an adorable image.
Shoot us an email, Tammy. I think I have your information, but just shoot an email. Just remind me.
But yeah, reach out if you want to see. I'll do a post, but also if you want to see the few yarns and totes I have left. Anything that's already pre-made, I'm going to be knocking the
dyed more
prices
yarn
down.
today.
Anything that's custom will stay as it is. Yeah, so then we still have the concept. So here's the concept, which is also going to be you know how like today we talked about fibs you tell your kids. Well, next Saturday we're going to talk about I was today years old. You know that concept?
Oh, yes.
I was today years old, and here's just a little teaser or trailer, if you will, of what we'll be talking about next Saturday. Kendra wants the Lady in the Woods, please.
Oh,
I can remake the Lady in the Woods, Dawn, if you also want it.
I love that face. It's just she's so pretty.
Yeah, I mean that one I can knock down to $30. It does still take a while to like weed that out because it's detailed, but I can knock the $10 off and make it 30. But yeah, Kendra asked for it first, so Dawn just email me here if you really do want it, and I will just recreate it.
I literally got a package going out to Dawn. It's in my car, but I already labeled it and everything.
Did you write 30? Just so I remember that's
okay.
So next week or in the replay. So any comment in the replay will count as a comment. Here's our concept for the comments, which is a separate list. I was today's years old when I found out dot dot dot. You can look one up. You can think of one you know. Here's a few examples. Um, I knew this one, but it's one that I don't think a lot of people did know. The first number one ST, the numeral two ND, etc., are the last letters and the last two letters in the word for first, the word for second, the word
I
for
was
third.
this second years old.
Yeah?
I never knew
Really?
that.
I thought that was okay. So that's one of those things. I just thought that was more commonly known.
First, second,
Third,
and
RD,
holy
fourth,
tomato!
TH.
I knew that.
Yeah, that's where that
I
comes
was
from.
that's second. Did you guys know that?
Yeah, that's
And
a
you
good.
don't have to start the concept with I was this minute today's years old. Just could say I never knew that.
Yeah.
Whatever, or I was already 30 before I figured this out, or whatever. You know, you don't have to. Don't make it be the same. Just throw that you something you like that. I never knew that.
I think I hyper focused on math because I was so bad. I mean, I'm numerically dyslexic as well, but
Me too.
you can triple check numbers and make sure
You
you
never
have
knew
it
that either.
right.
See that?
But I think
Never
because
knew.
I hyper focused on numbers,
Huh.
because I was so bad at letters that I know a lot about numbers,
Fourth,
so that's why I would do that.
TH.
Yeah. It's the last two letters in the word, right?
Damn, you learn something new every day. Don't ever think you stop learning.
Um, Calling someone a dime is because they're a 10. I give it a 10. That's why you call someone a dime.
That's yeah. Because there used to be a dime to make a phone call.
Well, but yeah, but
Yeah.
being number 10, 1 out of 10,
One out of
that's
10.
the standard.
It's 10 pennies.
So you're
a
a
dime is
10.
10 pennies.
Yeah.
Okay. I think they're going to stop doing the pennies. You
Um,
never knew that either, sure. Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Here's the photo. Sorry I didn't get it to my laptop beforehand.
There's Mars the Star Child. I tried making your
Hi,
garter.
Mars.
Forget about it. I'll make you a G string instead.
You see that? Hollywood sign?
Oh.
Used to say Hollywood land.
That I knew because I used to live out there.
Yeah, so that one I didn't know.
Yeah, that I knew.
Um,
The LAND fell. They were
so
gonna build
here's one
condominiums.
I'm going to say allegedly because I don't know how much I believe this yet. I need to look it up. I found it. Mama G was walking in as I was writing
Yeah.
these last of the notes. Loofahs
Yeah.
are the innards of gourds. Is that real?
I always thought loofahs was now again allegedly. I always was under the assumption that loofah was what do you call that stuff in the ocean?
Ocean loofahs?
Well, no. What's the stuff what's in the ocean?
Mars is saying yes? Okay, I feel like, okay, yeah, we're getting.
Is it?
Okay, I didn't know that.
It is. Oh, or Nessa knows. Nessa's saying yes. It's a RYP, whatever that is. A dime to me is something
Yeah.
totally different. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Chris says a dime to her is totally something different. To some of us as well. But if you're calling somebody a dime, used to cost a dime to call somebody on a payphone.
But
Anybody have payphones near them? Are they completely gone now? Payphones.
We have a functional one.
We have the one in Naples.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a functional payphone in Naples, New York, near us. I think it's functional.
But yeah, just to finish this, so
Yeah.
in the replay comments from this live, if you want to be included in not just the replay comments,
Right.
but the replay concept of the comments,
Drop it down.
drop I was this year's old today, or
cool.
something you learned in your adulthood that you thought different than the fibs we tell kids. We're shifting it over to things you didn't know,
like first, second, third, fourth,
yeah.
fifth. Yeah.
So that's going to be the concept for it, and then next week I'm going to I'll read all those comments. I'll include those in.
Never knew that.
If you want to be shouted out with your name for your comment, write something in there so I know. And then, yeah, that's going to be Saturday's concept.
Samantha Murdoch, loofah's fun to grow. D, my friend D, that moved to Florida, that was going to move up here. And
Oh,
move in.
yeah.
She used to grow loofah.
I did not
Yeah,
know that.
I now I'm remembering as my friend. She loves a garden.
Sponges from the ocean is what she was
Sponge
thinking,
is what
yeah.
I'm thinking of. Yeah. Coral is the word I was trying to.
Yeah, a
remember.
few people drop that too.
Yeah, but yeah, the my friend loves a garden, and she also rescues squirrels.
Yard man is home.
Yard man's home. Well, we're done here anyway. Seaweed. Oh, I love seaweed. I love to eat seaweed, Jeanette.
Oh, there's
Japanese
in
seaweed.
Sass's book that she gifted me with the
Such a great
ancient
book.
remedies. There is a really good like salt and vinegar seaweed.
Oh, that's got my name all over
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I love Oriental food. Our Japanese restaurant burned down. Then the Chinese restaurant did. So it's like nobody
At
else
least we
opened
have
again.
the Mexican place still around here.
Yeah,
That
that
place is
that's
good.
well, that was
Oh,
fairly new.
I know I said this story already, but it was the cutest moment. So the bartender wait staff that's normally working at this place is the one I've seen every time I've gone there. There's been other staff members, but every time I've gone there, she's been here. And after Mama G had her procedures, and sorry to the ones that already heard the story, I just love it. I'll make it short. She wanted to get food from the Mexican place, but wasn't in the mindset to be able to go sit and order food.
Right.
So I went, yeah, Bjork is always watching. So I went in and she recognized me. You know, I'm a good tipper and I'm a recognizable person. People
Yeah.
tend to remember
And
me when
you're
I go
kind.
places. Yeah. Um, and she was like, "Oh, just you today?" And I was like, "Actually, I have a weird thing. Is it okay? My mom just had a procedure at the hospital and she wants food, but she can't come in. Can I take a menu?" And before I can even finish, she just picks a menu up and she's like, "Oh, you go take care of mommy, mommy." It was the cutest moment. Like,
Because they call women mommy.
but
Yeah.
it was
But
also
you take
such a
care of mommy,
genuine,
mommy.
like, "Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you go take care of mommy, mommy."
I love it so
It was
much.
just so, like, I really do love that place.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
know. I haven't been inside the restaurant, but the food is like I'm ready to send you guys to go get some. Yeah.
it's good. It's the
It's good food.
most
I love Mexican
legitimate.
food.
Like, we grew up around. I was
Chicken
able
scratch,
my whole life until I moved here. I was
fried
able
chickens.
to get Ethiopian food if I wanted it, to
Yeah,
get
Thai.
genuine Thai. Like, everything was available. And then moving here, and I'm not knocking the places, but the
Taco
people around
Bell
here's
is
taste buds are
Mexican.
different.
Yeah, well, they haven't had the
So,
palate.
like, the white
Yeah,
bread tasting dough
yeah.
with really sugar filled sauce and cheese that's probably sliced cheese on it is a
Yeah.
pizza. That's not
That's like a
a pizza
mock
to
pizza
me.
from high school cafeteria, perhaps. But when you come from New Haven, that's pizza. Yeah, a lot of good food in New Haven.
Yeah, I do
Hartford.
miss that.
Anyway, guys, we love you so much. Thank you for hanging out with us. I hope that the Saturdays this is working for you guys because it's so much better because it's like she takes over Saturday and I come in. I don't even know what the heck's going on, which I normally don't know what's going on.
I got
Anyway,
you in a second, Tom.
but and then Wednesdays I'll show more yarns, what I've been crocheting and what I've been dyeing. I hope that it works for you, and we do appreciate everybody being here.
Mars, are you
Mars did
telling me
what?
you're playing at the Mexican restaurant in July?
I'm playing there in July.
Is that what you're telling me
What?
right now? Because if that's what you're telling me right now, I'm gonna.
They have like a band place there.
Apparently.
Let us know.
Oh, Stella Blues in New Haven. Oh, that
Oh,
makes
you're
more
gonna be in New
sense.
Haven.
That makes more sense.
Well, darn. That's a 6-hour drive, dude. Though would have walked there from her apartment.
Yeah, I used to be right near Stella Blues.
Good for
Been there
you.
many times.
Yeah.
Been there many
Next will be
times.
Toad's place, man.
So just to answer a question, to repeat the replay concept, it's that whole there's for people that don't get the concept of the meme. I was today years old when I
Yeah.
found this out. Anything, even if you have to just you can Google "I was today years old" and hit enter, and it's going to
Yeah.
give you options. So if you don't know one, just do that, and it's going to give you options. But it's something that people didn't know in their youth that they found out in their adulthood, which could be like
And
I knew
I had no
that
idea. First,
the
second, third.
ST and the ND were the end
Never
of the
knew
word
that.
first and second. I knew that.
Didn't.
But it would still count if someone wrote it because she didn't know it or you didn't know it if you're writing it. And this is all in good fun. We would never belittle anyone. We all grew up
Oh
in different
yeah.
areas with different backgrounds, different educations, all of that. So it's no, oh, you didn't know that I knew this. It's just like, oh, this is fun. I didn't know that either. fun. Like, so
Yeah,
that's where we're
I
at on
think
this.
I think it's fun
Yeah.
to be almost 67 years old and never that.
Welcome back, Diana D. We're not here for long.
I know, I know.
We're getting close. Both the dogs are tap dancing
Yeah,
over
and
there.
I'm getting ready to put my paperwork in my bag that I came, and I've got my books, my pocketbook, and I've got the stuff that I will now because I went to 19th, Juneteenth. The post office was closed, but I'll try to get there Monday. Get out.
Yeah, so for anybody waiting for stuff, we had planned. We thought it was going to go out yesterday, and
I was
that
there.
did not happen.
Banging on the door wouldn't open, and then I was like, "What the heck?" And then I'm like, "Oh, now I get it." Yeah. Oh, and also too, one of the other things I wrote on here is the Pinocchio story. My mother used to play that one on me all the time about like, oh, you wanted to just eat candy and play all day. I don't know if you know the story of Pinocchio and Geppetto and the little, going with the man that was all fun and games, and then they all turned into donkeys. Yeah, drop your drops. Absolutely. Pick Mara up. Drop your drops. Always, unless we're doing like, the way the chat's been working out, you always have our permission to drop your drops.
The only reason we mainly
Unless
say,
we're doing auctions or
when we're
sad
like
stuff.
people are writing the word of the day and stuff, the main reason I say not to do it is because it's just
gets
going to
lost.
fly by.
Yeah.
Like they're not gonna, no one's
Yeah.
going to see it.
Yeah,
So wait until the
Caspi.
chat gets back to like a normal
Yeah.
rhythm.
And then if we're doing something where, and there's NASA, so if we're doing something where, whatever, but otherwise, always, you don't have to ask permission. Always just feel free to drop the word drop. And as long as the Nightbot is working and we set it up properly. And Mara, I would ask you, because we don't know how to set up the Nightbot. At some point, perhaps, we'll find out. Yeah, let us know. I got Kendra, I got you, and I guess Diane Friedland were both questioned about the tote. So let us know. You got our, you
Yeah,
know how to get all
I
those.
have the image, so I can remake
Yeah.
that image. No
Yeah,
problem.
I love that image.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a
I
good
would
one.
almost, I use, dollar from the store, Wegmans, bags, but I do have some totes. I have some Bridget bags, and I use those with my yarns, but he's in the bathroom making trouble. Dougal. Damn it, Dougal. That's what I call him. Damn it, Dougal. Anyway, guys, we love you. Thank you so much for everything, for always being there for us. Sincerely, we do appreciate you spending your time out of your busy days and your sunny weathers and spend it with us. And we will see you Wednesday, if not sooner, on the YouTube streets.
I might try to do a random live for any of the cat colony to test out some of the different microphones. So I'm going to apologize in advance. It's probably going to be a really horribly done live, but it's so I can have some people in the chat. Because I was going to even have us try the microphones here, but we wouldn't be able to hear ourselves.
Oh, right.
There was no way to test it. So
you should do it and let me know so I can
and so you can be watching over there. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about today.
I'll be her only audience.
But if you do come to that, I'm going to be unplugging and replugging.
Yeah, just to test stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, have a great weekend, everyone. We love you so much, and you have to do the thingy. It's yours. And I'm also almost stole her notepad. Bye, guys.
I just gave you a notepad.
I know.
For
I'm giving
Marie.
it back to you. I'm giving it back to you. Thank you, Marie. I didn't see her today.
Love you all.
This is your notebook.